Okay, welcome everybody. It's been a long time since I haven't made a podcast, and I decided to come back with Chloe.
C'est moi.
Exactly. I met her in the kitchen because we had mutual friends, and she's traveling here because of college, right?
Yeah,
When have you arrived again?
I'm in July, like 3 weeks ago,
3 weeks ago. So in total, you're staying.
for 1 month.
Okay. So it's very good that we're doing this right now
Yeah.
because usually I procrastinate.
Uh-huh.
So with you, it was just like, let's do it tomorrow. We're actually doing today.
Yeah.
The guy that I mentioned to you? It's that one.
That one?
Yeah, Tom. I've been,
I don't know him.
yeah, I've been procrastinating to do an episode with him for like 7 months,
Yeah,
more or less.
but I don't think I never ever talked to him.
Well, eventually we're gonna, because he's
Yeah.
here quite often. So Chloe, I also want to remember your Chinese name because you told me when we met in the kitchen.
Yeah, I did. It's Yang Yue Tong.
So Yang,
Yeah.
Yu,
No, Yue, like
Yue,
yes.
Yang Yue,
Tong.
Tong,
Mm.
Yang Yue Tong,
Oh, you're doing really great,
Yang
actually.
Yue Tong.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
that's all.
That's all.
Yang Yue Tong.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that the second one is the hardest one.
Yeah, 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 I get it.
Okay, and when we met, I asked her how she got her American name,
Yeah,
and
Chloe
you,
Paisley.
yeah, and it's because you went to United States to do exchange, right?
Yeah,
From 11 until 12. I would
Mhm.
say that we can start by that experience,
Yeah,
and
sure.
after that we can go to talk a little bit more of how it was in China.
Yeah,
So
sure.
you were in Boston, right?
Yeah, Boston.
And you told me that people would be doing drugs there very early, right?
Yeah, if I supposed to talk about that, but yeah, they do drugs really at a young age, you
Mm.
know.
And when you told me that, I was very surprised because you said that in China you had no idea that drugs even existed.
Yeah, like because for Chinese parents, they expect their children know nothing about drugs.
Mm. Mm.
So,
So is that like even, I mean, probably in cartoons for kids that doesn't exist for sure, but
mm-hmm.
would they be strict for you to not watch like movies that would not be for your age? Because at least for me,
Mm-hmm.
in Brazil, when I was watching movies with my parents, if there
Mm-hmm.
was a scene that I wasn't supposed to see, they
Yeah.
would just cover my eyes, but I would know that the characters were having sex, for example. How was it like for you? Would you watch movies with your parents that are not supposed to be from your age, or they would just completely say like, no, you cannot watch this?
Actually, so in China, there's a ban for children to watch movies like that. So before, if you want to have like watch the movie with your parents, some movies are just not for parents. I don't know if you know that cartoon, the really famous one, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
Actually forbidden to all ages in China. I mean, even adults cannot watch it. They
Oh,
can just use VPN so they can watch it on Netflix or YouTube, I guess, or the website of Adult Swim.
hmm.
Yeah,
So you were not watching that one.
I was.
How did you do it?
Just using VPN to so it allows me to check website
Yeah.
foreign
I think
countries.
in America or in Brazil, Rick and Morty is like for 14 years old,
Yeah.
more or less, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm surprised. I'm not surprised to be honest, but I would expect
Yeah.
is are any other cartoons that are famous here that they are 18 and here they are not so high like regular show, Adventure Time, you know those?
Yeah.
Are they also for 18 years old in
Yeah.
China?
I think so. I think so.
Because these cartoons they add a lot of double sense jokes,
Yeah.
and parents they don't pay that much attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that clear as South Park. You know South Park, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That one I was watching when I
Yeah.
was 13 years old. Not sure if my parents should have allowed me to see that one,
Mm-hmm.
but I was seeing those. Were you?
Yeah, I was like South Park is a really epic one.
but like hidden from your parents?
Yeah, I don't think they pay too much attention on
Hmm.
cartoons
Because
actually.
you know, I have heard already this term about mothers from China. I think it's
Mhm.
tiger mother, something.
Yeah, Tiger Mother.
Yeah, how does that work? What I remember is like a mother that is just too strict, or they want you to study hard, or for you to be
Mhm.
perfect.
Mhm.
How was it for you?
To me, it's not just being strict. It's like playing a dominant part in your family. So it's not just towards the child, it's also towards your partner, I guess.
Ah, so it's exclusively for the mother. There's no like parents tiger or father tiger. It's just mother.
There is. I
Huh.
mean, tiger just, a way that you say someone who will always want others to act in the way they want it.
Oh, okay. And you would say that your mother was not like that.
No, both my parents are like that.
Ah, okay.
So,
Even less look here.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I mean, they let you watch South Park, or you just could hide very well.
Yeah.
Mm. And do you have like friends in China that their parents were not as strict as yours, or were yours very, very strict?
I think it
Because
depends
I mean, they still
actually.
let you go to the United States at 11,
Yeah.
or did you go with them?
No, actually, that was because my grandma moved into Boston, so I actually have
Mm,
some family members in Boston.
okay. The image that I had in my mind was you with a host family,
So,
you know?
no, just
Like
my grandma.
just living with a whole completely family, brothers
Mm,
and sisters that you didn't know it.
yeah.
So it was just you and your grandmother?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, still quite giving you some freedom, right?
Yeah.
I don't think my parents would let me to move away by when I was 11.
Mhm.
I imagine they had a lot of trust in your grandma.
Yeah.
And was that experience good in general?
It was great actually. I think you know, after that I listened a lot of songs. I
Hmm.
think it encouraged me to move on the path to pursuing something about art, like
Hmm.
music or paintings, actually.
Yeah. Ah, that's very important topic because
Yeah.
it was yesterday, right, that you showed me your paintings.
Yeah.
And amazing again.
No, 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 no.
When did you start drawing them? Was it before the United States or after?
Actually, just 1 years ago.
1 year ago?
Yeah,
No.
really.
But before there, before 1 year ago, what was your level? Because right nowadays you can even do drawings for people that do tattoo, right?
Yeah,
What was your level before
I
1 year ago?
completely do not draw before that.
How did you get good so fast? Like, was it a course or just
No.
15 hours straight per day?
Yeah, I just take more time on drawing and I take it really seriously, I mean.
Hmm.
So actually why I started to draw is because I want to have a tattoo for myself, but I
A
want
tutor? Like a,
tattoo.
ah, okay.
So I have a tattoo for myself when I was I would say 19,
Okay.
and I want to design one for myself. So I started to draw a
And what
little.
was the tattoo?
It's on my back. I can't show you right
Oh, you
now.
still have you made it.
Yeah,
And you were the one that drew it? That drew it?
yeah.
Wow. How much time did it take for you to decide and to create the drawing?
Actually, I don't know. Maybe I just follow my heart before I draw. But once I started, I take it really seriously.
Hmm.
Like, the painting I showed you yesterday
Yeah.
about the church in Germany, it took me the whole season, like 3 months to draw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what is the tattoo that you have?
Tattoo I have is a crying girl
A
on my
crying
back.
girl.
Yeah.
And
And there's like a line of word underneath it, and I wrote uh how thought I saw the god. He turns out look just like me.
so wait. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't get the first part.
Mm-hmm.
What is the first part of the phrase?
The phrase is like, thought I seen the god.
Soraisting.
No, it's thought I saw the god.
Sought I.
No, it's like I think I see the god.
Okay, okay. That is English.
Yeah?
Okay. Maybe just don't know the first word.
Uh-huh.
I thought.
Yeah, I
Ah,
thought.
okay, okay,
Have I
okay,
ever
okay.
seen the god?
Okay, I thought I have seen the god.
He looked just like me.
Okay. That seems to come from Spinoza philosophy, like everybody's God, God is everything.
No, from Chloe.
Chloe,
Yeah.
so you create the phrase,
Yeah.
and do you have an idea from where you get that inspiration?
From my experience, from how I feel at that time.
Hmm. And
Yeah.
it was 1 year ago that you made it, right?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah. You planning to do more?
Well,
Are you planning to get more tattoos?
yeah. Actually, I want to get one here. I was asking someone who can give me one, but
I know a girl that she's learning how to
yeah.
do them.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure she could do it for free.
Yeah,
Because
really?
not sure if she's very good at it, but
Mhm.
I mean she could do it. We were studying in the foyer and she was practicing like on
Yeah.
this fake skin and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah. I understand.
But I can introduce you to her later.
Mhm.
It's Naja.
Sure.
Yeah. Later I'll tell her that I mentioned her in the podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Now she's a reference to tattoo artists.
Mhm.
Hmm, quite hot. And does your mom know that you have a tattoo?
Yes, when she found out, like she hadn't been talk with me for like half year. I mean it.
Wow.
Yes.
Like no words, zero.
No words at all.
But were you living in the same house?
Yeah, like sometimes I wear dress, right? And when I like turn my back on him, she just said, "Don't let me look at it. You go turn around or get back to your own room." Just she don't want to see it.
Okay, but she was stalking because I
Yeah.
imagine her like completely going mute, zero words. But
Yeah.
she just wanted to avoid as much as possible.
Yeah.
And your father?
Actually, we don't live together,
Ah,
so there's
okay.
no too much chance he will see it. But I think my mother already told him about that.
Mm.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna accept it more easily than your mom?
No, he just don't give a fuck about me, so.
I guess my mom she would be alright because my mom also she has tattoo. She
Mhm.
has like a rainbow like here
Mhm.
or something. And when I was in elementary school, she went to school just to show to me. I was like in break playing the playground, and then everybody's like, "Celso, your mom's in the gate." I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she enters, and it's just an epic moment whenever your parents go to the school to
Mhm.
see you, and it was one of those moments. So
Mhm.
she wouldn't care.
Yeah.
My father, he doesn't have any tattoo,
Mhm.
so maybe he would be a bit mad at me.
Yeah, actually, that my mom and my dad won't be the type of person who will judge someone for having a tattoo.
Yeah.
They are upset because I am the one who having
Mm,
the tattoo. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Were they like telling you when you're younger, do not do it, do not do it, or they just thought that you wouldn't do it anyways?
No, they said something like if you drink, you smoke, and you have a tattoo, then your life is totally ruined.
Wow.
But I do these things at the same time right now.
And have
So,
they ever drunk?
no,
Like zero?
they're completely sober at any time. I mean,
Oh, so they
because
never tried it.
yeah, because they're doctors. So
Ah,
yeah,
okay. I mean, maybe not a good idea to be removing somebody's heart while you're
yeah.
drunk. Hmm. Do they also speak English like you?
Yes,
No, I imagine that your experience going to the United States completely changed your English level, right?
yeah, because I got my name Paisley from my grandma.
Hmm.
He's Coco Paisley, and my
Wow.
mom is Claire Paisley. So
Clear.
Claire,
Claire.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
Claire Paisley.
Ah, so I see a connection there. Coco, Claire, Chloe,
Yeah.
everybody with C.
Mhm.
And your anybody else in your family with C?
Nope,
Mm.
just me. Yeah.
I mean, do you plan to have children in the future?
I don't know.
Would
I
you name
really don't.
them with a C name?
I need to have a child at first, and
Mm.
that's the problem, I guess.
Well, Clarice, maybe Clara,
Yeah.
something like that.
Mm.
When I think about having a girl,
Yeah.
I think I would name her Odessa,
Why?
just like the Ukrainian city.
Alright.
One of my best friends is from Ukraine,
Yeah.
and I mean, I just find the name Odessa quite pretty, to be honest. I don't know much about the history of Odessa. The only reference that I have is a scene from a movie.
Uh.
I think it's a movie from 1927,
Mhm.
German one.
Mhm.
And there's this scene that they're in Odessa
Mhm.
with a mother carrying a baby in a
Mhm.
carriage, and they're going down a big staircase.
Yeah.
So the baby carriage starts going alone, and it's a very very popular scene from cinema, mainly from old cinema,
Mhm.
and that stairs became very popular because of this movie,
Yeah.
and it was one of the biggest stairs in the world back in the day.
Mhm.
But it's still, that's everything that I know. Is I have no idea about
Mhm.
anything else
Mhm.
apart from everything being destroyed right now. There's
Mhm.
war.
Yeah.
Hmm. You said that you're from Beijing,
Yeah.
right? Any other places in China that you have visited?
Like, so we have provinces in China, right?
How many? I don't know.
I wouldn't be sure about that. I think
I have no idea.
I have no idea too. I think around 36, I guess.
36.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, because China, is it bigger than Brazil? Like in territory? I think Brazil is the fifth biggest word in the country by territory. Russia number one. China may be bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
it's normal to have 36 provinces.
Mhm.
And so you were saying that you visited other ones?
I think I visited half of them.
Half of them.
Yeah.
Wow, so you traveled quite a lot.
Yeah, because traveling is really easy in China. Like
Oh.
for the transportation, it's really easy. You can literally go anywhere with the train, high-speed train.
Every region in China? Is there
Yes.
like any region that everybody makes fun of it because it's too far?
I mean, there's islands like Hainan. You can't go there by train, but you can still go there by plane. It took about 2 hours, I guess.
What is the name of the island?
Hainan.
Hainan. Is it under Taiwan or before?
A little bit upper than Taiwan.
I imagine that is way smaller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I have ever seen it in the map. Have you
Mm-hmm.
been to Taiwan?
Taiwan, yes.
And how was it there?
I
Because
don't
surprisingly
remember.
enough, the Chinese people that I talked to, they have never been to Taiwan.
Yes.
So you were very young because you said you don't remember.
Yes, because the situation is getting more complicated
Mm.
these years.
Yeah.
So.
So you were young when you went there.
Mm-hmm.
Were you traveling because of just tourism, or your parents had to move because of work?
No, for tourism with my parents.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Hong Kong?
Yeah, I do. I did before.
But all of them were you very young? I mean, which one was the trip that you remembered the most, that you liked the most, or that you hated the most?
I mean, I suppose in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong.
Yeah,
You,
there's like Disneyland in Hong Kong, right?
yeah.
But I was having a huge argument with my parents when we were in the Disneyland in Hong Kong. So they basically just left me there.
Alone.
Yeah,
How
alone.
old were you?
I think around 8.
Wow. This is like paradise and hell at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you're a child alone, but you're in Disneyland.
Yeah, I still remember like
I
the
imagine
scene
the
right
mix of
now.
emotion.
Yeah.
Wow, Disneyland in Hong Kong. I didn't know there was a Disneyland there.
In Shanghai.
I knew that there was one in Paris, which I have visited,
Yeah.
two in the United States, one in California, and another one in Orlando,
Yeah.
and another one is in Tokyo.
Yeah.
But I had no idea there was one in Hong Kong. Are there
Yeah.
any other?
Yes, in Shanghai.
Okay, yeah. I know that city also.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the small list of cities from China that I know.
Yeah.
Beijing, Hong Kong, Shanghai. Taiwan's
Mm-hmm.
not a city, so. Mm. And any other places that you visited there? When I was like every year in Brazil, my father he would take us to the same place,
Mm-hmm.
which was his hometown, and
Mm-hmm.
a very small city, 8,000 people. It was in the northeast of Brazil. I live in the southeast.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's one of the reasons why that I don't know many places in Brazil because every year we'd spend vacations in the same city, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I would like to have traveled more. It's one of the reasons that here in France, I
Mm-hmm.
don't go back to Brazil as often
Yeah.
because I don't want to use every opportunity to go back to the same place, you
Yeah.
know. I would prefer
But
to visit
actually, in
others.
China, I think in recent years, people are not that eager to travel to nearby cities or just travel in China because there are so many people anywhere. I
Oh,
literally mean anywhere.
it's very crowded.
Yeah, because I think every Chinese they wanted to visit Beijing someday.
Hmm.
So like Beijing is a huge city for tourism. So
Yeah, there's like what 1.8 billion
yeah.
people in Beijing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess so.
Exactly.
Yeah, it became the most crowded place in the world, I guess.
Yeah.
My my city in Brazil is the
Mm-hmm.
biggest city of America.
Yeah.
It's bigger than New York.
Ah,
We have
really?
12 million, which is nothing
That's a
compared to
huge
Beijing.
population,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, very big. But I don't live in the capital. I live in a small city with 23,000 people, but
Mm-hmm.
it's close to this one, like 2 hours of distance.
Yeah.
Mm. Yesterday we were talking about cinema, and I mentioned to you that I knew Wong Kar-wai. Is that
Yeah.
how I pronounce it?
Yes. It's like Wang Kai Wei.
Wong Kai-wei.
Kai.
Kai.
Yeah. Wei.
Wong Kai-wei.
Yes.
Wong Kai-wei.
Yeah.
Okay, next time that I talk to a Chinese person,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be way better. Wong Kai-wei.
Yeah.
And I mentioned the movies Fallen Angels and Chungking Express.
Mm-hmm.
Those, I mean, he's the only director that I
Mm-hmm.
remember by heart,
Mm-hmm.
and I have always had this idea that he was the biggest director of China.
Mm-hmm.
Is he known by everybody? Are these
Yes.
movies very popular?
Really popular.
Do you
Mm-hmm.
remember where you have seen them? Maybe like in school or your parents, everybody has a copy in their homes?
Yeah, it's like a really classic one. So
Hmm.
basically, I think everyone have watched his movies like Chongqing Express.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I imagine they have different names in Chinese, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You remember the stories?
I just remember it's love stories, right?
Yeah, yeah. I watched them just once because I have a Discord server
Mm-hmm.
for watching movies, and we would
Mm-hmm.
gather every day and do like a week of Chinese movies, a week of Russian movies.
Mm-hmm.
And what I remember the most about these ones from Wong Kar-wai
Mm-hmm.
is because while you were watching it, the main character would change very suddenly. So
Yeah.
let's say the main character is going to buy shrimps,
Mm-hmm.
and then the person that is selling shrimps to the person becomes the main character.
Yeah.
So you'd never know how the story would go, and at the end they all connect somehow.
Mm-hmm.
It is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other one from China that you think is very popular or just very important in catching of culture?
You mean editorial movies?
Movies.
Um. Yeah.
Go,
What?
go, go.
No,
Because
no, no.
I remember another one.
No, no, no. Say it first.
It's this one. I think it's called Kung Fu Fusion. It's a comedy one, and it's very popular in India also.
Ah, yeah. I
You
think.
know, they like have these superpowers. They live in this place that is this old way of living in China because like a circle,
Uh-huh.
and you have a lot of people living in the same
Yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah.
What is the name of those places?
Yeah.
They were made like as a fortress, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I don't really sure about the name in Chinese though.
Yeah. I remember seeing a YouTuber going to visit those places.
Mhm.
And it's just like Asian buildings, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the one that Mulan she lives at. You know, Mulan,
Oh.
the Disney princess?
Yeah, I do.
She lives in one of those. In
Mhm.
the beginning she's like running in the rooftop of the
Mhm.
houses. So wait, what I was saying? I forgot what I was talking about this.
Like you're talking about the building like having a lot population in China. I guess it's called Chengzhai.
Chongzhai.
Yeah, Cheng is like city and Zhai is where everybody lives in.
I remember because I mentioned the movie Kong Fu Fusion,
Yeah?
and in the movie they lived in a place like this.
Mhm.
And this movie is very popular in India
Yeah.
because I talked to Sagar, the friend of Tin Chang, and
Yeah.
he said it. Ti Chang, he also knows that movie. Ti
Mhm.
Chang, by the way, is my Chinese friend that I'm gonna break him anytime. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Sometimes in the future, right?
sometime maybe this weekend because he
Yeah.
said he could do the video on the weekend.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it could
you
be
know, I mean
tomorrow.
tomorrow, yeah.
And he also knows this movie, and this movie is popular in Brazil because it's comedy. You
Yeah.
know, you don't know this one.
I do know this one, I guess.
Ah, you know it. Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember there are like several characters and this woman that she runs very fast.
Mhm.
I didn't watch all of it because I went to a friend's house and they were showing this movie. Oh, there's also Kung Fu Football, something like
Yeah,
that.
I know that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that one is also quite popular, quite
Yeah.
popular.
Mhm.
But again, I haven't seen it all of it.
Mhm.
And I met girls from Taiwan when I was in
Mhm.
Paris, and they told me about this animation from the 70s from Taiwan.
Mhm.
Maybe it's not popular,
Mhm.
but it's called like Grandma's Ghosts or something like that.
No, I haven't heard it
Yeah,
before.
I haven't seen it, but with
Yeah.
this friend, we planned to watch this 2 years ago. Have never seen it.
Mhm.
Do you remember any other one? Yeah.
Movies? Actually, I do not watch a lot Chinese movies,
Hmm.
so
In school, they didn't like oblige you to watch any.
what?
In high school or in school, they wouldn't show you like movies from
They
China.
won't.
Ah,
They don't.
would you watch movies in high school? I mean, even American ones. Because in Brazil, we had these moments that the professor would take us to the cinema room, to the television room, and they would show us a movie. You know.
You know, just in China, the high school life is really, really boring. It's just study, and
Hmm.
there's no like going out, especially to cinemas, to museums. There's not.
Hmm. So you never had that experience.
Yeah, I just watch movie alone, you know, by myself. So.
I mean, I don't think the teachers would do that because it was part of the content that they were
Yeah.
studying. It's
Mhm.
just because some of them were so bad that they
Mhm.
couldn't teach anything, so they would bring us to watch a movie, you
Yeah.
know. Uh, but some of them they had a purpose.
Mhm.
This English teacher took us to the cinema. It was not the cinema, just our room in the school with a television, you know,
Mhm.
and she showed us the movie Juno.
Yeah.
Juno, the girl that gets pregnant. I think
Mhm.
the actress Ellen Page, and it was English class. I think we watched it in English. I hope so.
Mhm.
It taught me to not have babies when I was a teenager because in the talking about school in China, if I know how it works, like 3 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 15, then you do an exam that
Mhm.
is gonna say if you're gonna go to high school or not, and then you have 3 years of high school,
Yeah.
and then you do a final exam that is gonna say if you're going to
Yeah.
college or not.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is it Gaokai?
高考.
Gaokao.
Yeah,
Yeah,
college entering exam.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
one that you do when you're 15 years old? Zhongkao.
中考. Yeah. Like
Ah,
中 is medium. Like
median.
高 is high level.
Okay, and Kai is exam.
Yeah, 考 is examinations.
Okay, Gaokao, Zhongkao.
Yes.
See, I know something. So.
Yeah, really.
that is interesting about China and also here in France
Mhm.
because you have the Zhongkao, which
Mhm.
is the exam to go to high school,
Yeah.
but in Brazil we don't have that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you succeed your final exam of your final year of fundamental school, like when you're 14, then you're
Mhm.
gonna go directly to high school, you know?
Yeah.
And you don't have any other exam to finish high school, but you do have an exam to enter college, you know?
Mhm.
But it's not related to high school. You finish high school, then you study as much as you need, and then you do an exam to enter college.
Ah, I see. But like people, students in China, they take high school for the examination to enter
Mm.
college.
Yeah, I would say it's the same in Brazil.
Mhm.
Um, but even if you don't do well in the
Mhm.
exam, you still have your certificate of high school.
Yeah,
You know, is it the same in China?
it's the same.
Ah, okay,
Mhm.
so it's better, it's better. Because I think here in France, you need to take this exam, and if you're not good at it, you don't succeed your high school.
Ah, yeah, I
But I'm not
see.
100% sure about it. I would have to
Mhm.
talk to somebody.
Yeah.
It's called baccalaureate.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of this?
No?
It's their certificate of high school.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
see.
when I needed to enter university here, they
Mhm.
needed my baccalaureate, which I
Mhm.
don't have it. So I just translated my grades from Brazil to
Yeah, I
here.
see.
Oh, we didn't mention what you're studying. That is finances,
Finance,
right?
yes.
And you told me that you don't like it.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
But how did you choose that, and how was the process? Like you're in high school and then you didn't know exactly what to do it. How was it?
Because my parents forced me to choose it because finance is a really popular major in China. So.
Yeah. Okay, let me just check if. Okay, I'm inside the camera because sometimes I go too far.
Yeah.
So you said that it's a major, popular major, so your parents kind of forced you to do it.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you had in your mind that you wanted to do,
Editor?
like to become a
Editor, like, yeah.
attorney,
Yeah.
lawyer,
No, 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 editor.
editor?
Yeah, the one who make films,
Ah,
you
okay.
know.
So editing videos.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. And have you practiced any of it?
Yeah, I did.
You edit videos?
Yes, but I post on a Chinese website.
What is the name? I know Bilibili.
Bilibili. Yeah.
The YouTube version of
Yeah.
China. Well, you should show me your channel. What type of videos do you post?
All kinds of like vlogs in high schools and
Ah,
yeah.
wow. So that's why you're so excited about the podcast and the channel
Yeah.
because you are also into that.
Mhm.
That's lovely. When did you start?
I mean, I don't know, around 15, I guess.
Hmm. So you were 15 years old.
Mhm.
Okay. No, no, no. Okay. You said 15 as your age, not 2015.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was yeah, 2020.
Mhm.
Oh.
Like 10 years ago.
How many videos have you posted so far?
10, I guess.
Oh, okay. Not a big quantity.
Mhm.
For 5 years, like you posted 2 videos per year. And
Yeah.
are they short videos, long ones,
Short one.
like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just a recording of my life, I guess.
hmm. I
Mhm.
really want to take a look after it. Can we
Yeah.
access Bilibili by Google Chrome, Edge?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Mhm.
And even though I think I could use VPN.
Yeah.
Oh. You mentioned to me that you needed to use VPN to
Yeah.
access Instagram,
Mhm.
and your account got banned after 1 month, right?
Yeah.
Is there any other website that you used it that got banned because of VPN?
Twitter?
Twitter also?
Yeah, for sure.
Facebook?
I haven't used it, but you have to use a VPN for it.
Snapchat?
Yeah, also.
It got banned?
No, 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 I haven't had a
Ah,
Snapchat yet.
okay. To be honest, I don't think you're missing a lot of it because Instagram is the same as Snapchat nowadays.
Yeah.
So the only special thing that Snapchat has is that you can add your friends
Mhm.
and they are gonna appear in your map. You know, so let's say you are in the city town, in the
Mhm.
city center, and you are wondering like who's around, so you can
Mhm.
just check the map.
Yeah.
Or also that is quite nice is that the most that you travel around the
Mhm.
world, you're gonna increase your percentage of how much you have visited, you know?
Mhm. Mhm.
So I think that motivates people to travel to a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah,
places.
definitely.
That I have this German friend, Josie, that whenever I open, she's like in Bangladesh or
Mhm.
Afghanistan,
Mhm.
going to random places.
Yeah, I guess.
So in China, it's Bilibili, WeChat,
QQ,
QQ,
yeah.
yeah. And do you
Mhm.
have equivalent for Twitter? Because WeChat and QQ are equivalent of WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think no, we don't have equivalents to Twitter, I
Neither
guess.
Instagram?
I would say WeChat will do the same.
Hmm. Okay. And there was another social media that I want to mention. What was it? I don't remember. I don't remember.
It's fine.
Yeah. There's a myth from China, like a
Uh-huh.
Asian one.
Mhm.
Song Wukong.
Yeah, Sun Wukong. You
Yeah,
know that
the
the
yeah,
monkey one?
the king
Mhm.
monkey.
Mhm.
That is like the most popular myth from China,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So you learn when you're like in maternal school when you're 5 years old, something like that.
I think 5 years old, because
Ah,
all the kids know Sun Wukong.
everybody knows it.
Yeah,
And do you remember the story?
I do.
Could you tell me a little bit?
It's like, um, let me recall it at first.
Take your time.
So like, there was a monkey who lived in the mountains somewhere in the forest, and he was like the best of his, a group of monkeys.
Yeah,
And so he wanted to learn something from humans. So he went out from the mountains to a temple, and he find himself a teacher, a human being, and
yeah,
a monk actually. So he asked his teacher if you can tell me some, you know, something magic, and
yeah,
his teacher finally taught him like how can you like you can transform to everything you see, and you can hear anything you wanted to hear and see anything you wanted to see. And like so he upgraded himself after that. And like I don't know how do you call it, but there's like gods, all kinds of gods.
God.
Yeah,
What is a god?
I mean god.
A god.
Yeah, all
Okay.
kinds of gods in China,
Mm-hmm.
up the on the heaven.
Yeah.
So when he upgraded himself, he want to challenge all the gods
Mm.
from the heaven
Mm-hmm.
because he want to show his power, I guess. So he asked all the gods if he can have a job in the heaven, but the gods do not like him, so he gave him a job to look after all the horses in the heaven, but he's not contented with this job.
Shitty job, right?
Yeah, she did a job, right? And he finally just fights with all the gods in the heaven. That's it.
Ah,
Yeah.
and that's the whole story?
Yeah, that's the whole story.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
because this story kinda has always been in my mind,
Mhm.
because I guess you know Dragon Ball
Mhm.
and Son Goku.
Mhm.
He's basically Son Wukong,
Yeah.
but human instead of being a monkey, because
Mhm.
he has the cloud that you
Mhm.
can fly on
Yeah.
it,
Yeah. Yeah.
just the same as Son Wukong.
Yeah.
And he also has this stick that it can
Mhm.
increases and reduces its size. And they're also going for a journey
Yeah.
and something like that. So I have never been in touch with the original story,
Mhm. Mhm.
but only these other things that were based on that,
Mhm.
like Dragon Ball or um, what is the name? Dragon Ball and the other one. Ah, yeah, the video game
Yeah,
Black
yeah, yeah.
Myth
That
Wukong.
myth, yes.
You know that game?
Yeah, I think they released them last year or this year.
Yeah.
No,
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 no.
in
Last.
winter.
Yeah, I think it was last year. You played it?
Yeah, I did. It's a
Ha
hard one, right?
I have never played it.
It's a really epic one. You should try it.
Have you finished?
No, I didn't because it's too hard.
I imagine it's also very long.
Yeah.
But I remember it was very popular. Everybody was talking about it. They would be streaming that on Twitch for a couple of
Yeah.
months. It was a big banger, and
Yeah, yeah.
it was nice that they were giving that attention to Chinese culture and mainly Asian Chinese culture, because I feel that these Asian stories, which are the foundation of the culture, they lack production of content. For example,
Yeah.
here in Greece, you don't have a lot of movies on Socrates, for example. You have like one movie on Socrates.
Actually, the game maker of the Black Myth is all Chinese. I mean,
Yeah, there you go. So
yeah.
he wanted to give some value to his culture. And this story of Sun Wukong is part. Ah, yeah. There's also the friend of Sun Wukong, which is the pig. And in
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, we have Wulong, that is
Mhm.
also a pig that can transform and is into women, and he eats a lot.
Mhm.
So a lot of references.
Yeah.
And this story of Sun Wukong is also part of like the four legendary stories of China.
Yeah.
But so, from Sun Wukong, I don't know much. The other
Mhm.
ones, I don't know anything. You know these other three stories?
I do, but it's like I'm not sure about that.
Mm.
Also, I just know there are four of them.
Mm. You remember like are the synopsis or the title or just the main character?
I can't translate in English, but
Say it in Chinese.
it's like 《水浒传》is one of them, and also like
And is that like the name of a
《红楼梦》.
person?
No, 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 no. It's not.
Why is it hard to translate to English?
Because, people also wouldn't know what it means in Chinese. I mean, because
Ah,
it's too abstract.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Because it's not someone's name or a place of somewhere. It's just an abstract theory, I guess.
okay. And also something that everybody knows it, or
Mm-hmm.
is it more niche, like
It's
more
all
specific?
famous, I guess, in China.
I like to see adaptations of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be very nice, very
Mm-hmm.
nice. Ah, things from China that are very popular here
Mm-hmm.
in Brazil. It was like a hero for me when I
Mm-hmm.
was a kid, Jack Chan.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, he's old now.
yeah. I think he's like 70 something.
Yeah, I guess 70.
Is he still popular in China? Like,
Yes.
people still watch his movies? Because
Yeah.
at some point in the beginning, he was doing movies in Chinese, and then he started creating them in English.
Yeah?
How do you know if people from China they stopped accepting, or they were like, he went away from China, we don't like him anymore?
No, he has a great reputation in China, like among the actors and, you know, all the movie lovers. We still want him back in China, so
Yeah, well, if I met him, I'd be so happy.
yeah.
I think in my childhood, I was raised as a Christian, which I'm not anymore. But there were Jesus and Jack Chan.
Yeah.
They were the same level.
Oh my god.
It was so nice. I had a PlayStation 1, and I would play this game called Jack Chan Stunt Master. You know this game?
No, I don't.
It's a beating up, like walking around the city, fighting everybody. I have never finished, but it's so nice. And also the movies. I remember that he would always get hurt,
Yeah.
like because he was his own stuntman.
Mm-hmm.
And one day in high school, we made this presentation about cinema, and I had to explain the row of stunt people. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
And then I showed some
understand.
clips of Jack Chan. Yeah. And Bruce Lee, of course.
Yeah.
Is he more popular than? I think why Jack Chan is like more comic part, Bruce Lee is more like philosophical part. No?
Like Bruce Lee is something more belongs to the last generation, you know.
Hmm.
People in the new generation won't know a lot about Bruce Lee actually.
Oh, well, I watched like Fly of the Dragon
Mhm.
and maybe two or three movies of him. But I remember this speech that he's made while he's being interviewed by somebody, and
Mhm.
he said something like "Be like water."
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
heard that before.
a very famous phrase from him.
Yeah.
That comes from I think another philosophy from China, because I'm not very used with Buddhism,
Mhm.
Taoism,
Mhm.
and there's a third one, I guess, right? So, are your parents Buddhists by any
No,
chance?
no, they don't have any religious belief
Ah,
actually.
okay. And do you know anybody that is Buddhist?
No,
Oh,
like
so
people from the east part, no, west part of China, they have some religious belief because they have borders, like some nearby countries that influenced their thoughts, I guess. But
mhm.
people from like the east part of China, they don't usually have religious belief.
Okay, okay. Do you have any relation with Buddhism or the image of Buddha? Does it mean anything for you?
No, I guess. I
And
don't really have a religious
you would say that is the same for your parents,
belief. Yeah.
you know? I would say the word is getting more agnostic, like
Mhm.
being farther from religion. It was my
Mhm.
case. Also my father. My father's like 45, and
Mhm.
weeks ago he was calling me and saying, "You know what? I think it doesn't make sense. Like, I mean, how did he put 1,000 animals in that boat? I don't think it's true.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah. I guess.
it's surprising that he is changing his beliefs.
Mhm.
Wow. Mm.
I think 90% Chinese people don't have a religious belief.
90%.
Yes.
Wow. You mentioned the west of China.
Mhm.
I remember a couple of years ago I saw some news about concentration camps in the west of China that
Mhm.
they were putting a specific group of people from China. But I don't remember exactly. Do
Mhm.
you remember anything about that?
No.
Mm. Yeah, it's been a couple of years, but it was a place where people were being tortured or something like that. I mean, I don't know if
Really?
it's 100% true or if it's just fake news, you know?
I never heard
I'm
something
throwing like
about
that.
that
I'm
anyway.
just throwing like this, you know?
Yeah, I never heard something about that.
Yeah. And do you have friends from Taiwan?
No, not anymore.
Because of the conflicts, you would say.
Yeah,
And was it like a choice from both sides or from your side, from their side?
from both sides. Yes.
Because I have friends from Russia and Ukraine.
Mhm.
They also stopped
Mhm.
having contact with each other because of the conflicts.
Yeah.
How do you see all of this in China and Taiwan?
You know, it's a complicated problem because it's a historical remain problems. So,
Yeah, I would say that it started, I don't know, I don't know. Well, do you know when it started?
I think,
There's such a long time that I haven't seen it.
yeah, like long, long ago,
Yeah.
like in Qing Dynasty, I guess.
Kenting Dynasty?
Qing Dynasty.
When is that?
I don't know either.
I know that in history of China, there's a lot of Chinese name dynasty,
Mhm.
like Ming
Yeah.
Dynasty. I went to a Asian museum here in
Mhm.
Nice, and they had
Mhm.
like the timeline
Yeah.
of China, and they would show this dynasty, but I don't remember the order,
Mhm.
neither of what they have done or
I don't remember
yeah,
too. So.
that to have that big vision of history is just too hard. Too
Yeah.
hard. What is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject?
Yeah, like what do you like?
English.
English.
Yeah.
It was my favorite one
Yeah.
also. It was competing with history, but my history teacher was very bad.
Mhm.
Very bad. I don't even know how I got history to be my favorite one with that teacher.
Yeah, have you ever have a thought that when you're talking to like talking in another language, like you express yourself in a completely different way?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's
For
happened.
for you, what is the difference when you speak in Chinese and in English?
Like like I speak more directly in Chinese.
Oh,
Yeah, so
by more directly, you mean by being less afraid, or what do you mean by more
I
direct?
think being less afraid, I guess.
Hmm. It's funny because when I speak English, I feel way more confident.
No.
Like me, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I feel way
see.
more confident. Maybe it's because I was teaching English in Brazil, so I
Mhm.
would have conversation with students where I
Mhm.
had to rate their level or take a
Mhm.
look at their mistakes, and that made me build some confidence.
Mhm.
Also, not a lot of people in Brazil speak English. It's like 1% of the population.
Yeah.
Do you know how much people in China speak English? Like, is it easy to find somebody there that speaks English?
Yes, like
Hmm.
the young generation, literally everybody speaks English because you
Wow.
have to speak English to pass the high school, no, like college entering examination.
Okay.
So,
So they teach good English in high school and elementary school.
yeah, but I think it's just towards examination. It's not practical.
But it works at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I mentioned to you that I was an English teacher, and for a while I was thinking about teaching English around the world,
Mhm.
and China was an opportunity because
Yeah.
they look for a lot of teachers there. I
Mhm.
remember seeing this professor that he would teach hundreds of Chinese kids at the same time,
Mhm.
and his pedagogy levels were very good. You know, he had
Yeah.
all of these dynamics that would make the students be engaged, feel
Mhm.
energetic, and everything. Also had some colleagues that went to China to do it. When you had a teacher in China, was the teacher English, Chinese?
Chinese. Oh,
Oh,
Chinese.
okay.
Yeah.
But he had like good pronunciation, was a good teacher.
No,
No?
I won't say their pronunciation is great, but they just have their way to make you pass the
Mm.
examination. So,
Because the English teachers from Brazil, they're quite bad.
uh-huh,
Talking about the teacher coming and say good lucky instead of good luck. You know,
yeah.
so they didn't know. They have never had a real conversation with
Mhm,
anybody.
yeah.
So my way of learning was video games.
Yeah,
I
I
wanted to
guess
know what
so.
happened in Pokemon,
Mhm.
the story. But and how do you think that English became your favorite subject?
I don't know because I'm most good at it.
Oh, and you're good. I mean, yeah, I mean, I imagine you were quite a star when you came back from the United States.
No, 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 no.
Oh, kind
Because
of.
like my whole class went there, so it's not just me.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody. Like for 2 years.
Wow.
So it's like a private primary school.
So everybody went to Boston,
Yeah,
and some of them stayed with host families.
I guess so if they wanted to bring their parents.
Everybody had their grandmas there. You think your grandma, she went there just because of you, or it was a
No, she
coincidence?
lived there like
Such a big
after
coincidence.
no, like after divorced with my grandpa. So she moved there and lived
After the
there.
what?
The divorce
Ah, okay.
with my grandpa. Yeah.
But it's a big coincidence that your school goes to Boston, exactly
Mhm.
where she lives.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a big coincidence?
Yeah, it
I think
is.
it is.
Mhm.
Your school in China was like a public or a private school?
High school?
This school that you have studied your like because in Brazil we have public and
No,
private
no, no,
ones.
public one, public one.
Okay, and were they good?
No,
Yeah, why?
because the I think the environment of the dormitory and stuff it just sucks, you
You had a
know.
dormitory?
Yeah,
You would sleep in the school?
yeah.
Wait, that's
We are talking about college, right?
no. We're talking about high school or
Yeah, we have a dormitory in high school. I live in dormitory when I was in high school.
wow. So when you're 15, 16, 17, you're already living in the school.
Yeah,
That's insane. I had no idea
most
about that.
students do that.
Wow.
because you can wake up and directly go to the room and study, so you avoid wasting time, you know.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. Because I would have to wake up like 1 hour and a half earlier just to go to school, you know?
Yeah.
So it makes a lot of sense. But in Brazil, I guess there's no private or public school that people have a dormitory to sleep, you know?
Hmm.
It's not common at all. And was it like just for girls, your school, or was it mixed?
Mixed. Oh no, you mean the dormitory?
Yeah,
The dormitory is for girls, but 6 person live in the same room actually.
six people.
Yeah,
How big is this room?
I think twice of our dormitory right now.
Wow. So you didn't have a lot of privacy, right?
Yeah, you don't.
You
Actually, my college, I still live with 5 other students in the
wow.
same room. I mean,
Wow. Wow. And it was like 3 years with the same people in the same room?
yeah, 4 years actually.
So either you became best friends or best enemies.
Yeah,
How
you
was
get
it for
it.
you?
I think all best friends. So yeah.
Okay, okay, that's very nice. Wow, that's actually very nice. And
Hmm.
you said it was mixed, right?
No, it's for
Just
girls.
girls, just girls.
Yes.
And the dormitory of the boys was like in another building.
Yes. Hmm.
Because I wonder parents would be a bit worried about it, right?
Like boys cannot get into the girls' building and girls cannot get into the boys' building.
And how often would you go back to see your family? Because I mean, if you live in high school, when do you
Hmm.
spend time with your family?
Just weekends.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So you spend way less time with them.
Yeah.
Does that, did you know that around the world it was not like that? Because even in United States,
Mhm.
students, they don't live in high school, you know, they go
Yeah,
to
yeah,
school, they go
yeah.
back home. Were
Mhm.
you aware of that?
I am aware of that, but all you peers started to leave in high school and you do the same. I mean, I do not have a good relationship with my parents, so it's okay to me actually.
Ah, so you prefer to do like that?
Yeah, I want to stay with my classmates.
Yeah, to be honest, you know, during teenage years, we want to separate ourselves as much as possible for our parents to create our own identity and to just express ourselves. So I think I get it
Mhm.
because my teenage years were a bit also complicated with my parents. I remember trying to play League of Legends, and they would have Netflix on, so my internet would be very bad, and I would just die under the tower, you know.
Mhm.
So I had to play at 4 a.m., which kind
Mhm.
of fucked up my sleeping schedule.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't have that problem
Yeah.
in the dormitory.
But like for me, I just want to run away from my family. So
And it's still like that nowadays?
yeah,
No.
and that's why I'm here, just to stay away from my family. So
I share the same feeling.
yeah.
At some point, it's good to be far from family because when you live with somebody, you spend more
Mhm.
time with them. If you spend more time with them, you're gonna have more conflicts.
Mhm.
And I don't think school teach us how to solve conflicts with people, neither how to have a good communication.
Yeah.
That's the type of thing that we learn in philosophy and psychology,
Yeah.
and school in Brazil didn't teach me that.
Mhm. Like to me is I feel like I can never meet up my parents' standard, so I just stay away from.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's important to be tolerant with the people that we spend time with, so
Mhm.
it's gonna have a good relation,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
when I was in high school, I really like suffered because I did not always be who them wanted to be. So eventually I got bipolar diagnosed
And
when I was high school.
you wouldn't hit their standards because of the grades.
No, for me being me.
Ah, but
Yeah.
what they didn't like about it?
For like I don't know, just my everything I guess.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
I see it. I think I see it. Just nowadays, I have this kind of perspective that I became more responsible than my parents, which is
Mhm.
quite absurd, you know,
Yeah.
because I mean, you know, when you're talking to a child and
Mhm.
you feel responsible about the relationship or if you're gonna have an argument or not.
Mhm.
Like if you're playing Babe Foot, you know Babe Foot?
Yeah.
It's the game from for you. If
Yeah.
you're playing with a child and if you win the game, the child's gonna be mad at you.
Yeah.
You know, so you know that you're in control to win or to lose, and you
Mhm.
decide to lose to not make the child be sad or
Yeah.
angry. I see my relationship with my parents like that nowadays. That
Mhm.
I kind of need to balance things so
Yeah.
they be in harmony. Do you feel the
Mhm.
same with your parents?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like you feel kind of obliged to be traveling away to keep the harmony and avoid
Yeah.
conflicts. Mainly at this age, because we are in our 20s right now, so
Mhm.
it's important to show to them that we can be independent, you know,
Mhm.
so they can break those ties.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. Let me see. What else could we talk about it? Is there anything that you would like to talk about it?
I don't know. Relationships?
Yeah, we could talk about that for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know where to start,
I mean,
actually.
have you ever been in a relationship?
For sure.
And how was it? I mean, what have you learned?
Which one?
The one that you want to start could be the last one, the first one, the one that marked you the most.
Yeah. But actually, one thing I learned from relationship is like what did not kill you makes you stronger, and you have to
Ah,
defend your life for that.
yeah.
Because I have shitted ex-boyfriends like a lot. And when I was young, I thought about why all the bad things and bad guys comes to me. I feel I was the unluckiest person on the world.
The last luckiest?
Yes.
Ah,
But after that, I think you have to defend your life for that. You cannot let someone to mess up your life for that.
it's true.
Yeah,
It's
I
true.
really mean it.
Yeah. I would say that after my I always see this way, like
Mhm.
first relationship, like wow, this person is gonna be the person of my life. We're gonna
Mhm.
marry, have kids, and it's gonna be the only person. And then you
Mhm.
break up, and then you have a relationship with the second person. Like okay, last one didn't work out, but this one is gonna be the person of my life, you
Mhm.
know. And if I break up with them, I'm never gonna recover from this. And then you
Yeah.
break up, and then the third one was like, okay, the first one I was wrong, the second one I was wrong, so the third one, probably not gonna work.
Mhm.
And if it doesn't work, I know that I'm gonna recover. Just
Mhm.
like I recovered from the second, from the first, and then you kind of learn how to have realistic expectations,
Yes.
to not live in a world of fantasy, and also to know that you're gonna be better at some point. You're
Yeah.
gonna heal. You
Yeah.
know.
Like when I broke up with my second boyfriend, third boyfriend, I started to have a really serious trusting issue.
Mm.
Like they both cheated on me, so I cannot trust anybody. But after that, when I recovered from that, I discovered you have to trust somebody, but not for like you completely trust he's not going to hurt you, because you trust yourself. What no matter what he did to you, you can recover from that.
Mm.
It's not trusting in others, it's trusting in yourself. It's like you can handle anything. So I give you my time, my energy. I can't accept you to harm me, but I can take care of myself. So like trusting someone is like you share this love and the energy to someone, and you got the brave to be hurted, and that's really important to me.
I would say that there are two types of trust. There's a
Mhm.
logical one,
Mhm.
which like Chloe, she has never been mean to me. She has never tried to to
Mhm.
steal from me, or she
Mhm.
never said bad things about me to other people. So
Mhm.
based on everything that we have experienced, I
Mhm.
trust her, you
Mhm.
know? And there is the faith trust that is just about the feeling
Yeah.
of like, I don't know this person, but I trust her,
Mhm.
not based on anything else, just about
Mhm.
the feeling. Or like even in the future, this person has showed bad things to me, but
Mhm.
I still need to decide to trust her,
Mhm.
because when you have a long relationship, like a partner like that,
Mhm.
or with family, siblings, you have already had a lot of conflicts.
Yeah.
And those conflicts, if they are solved, it shows that the trust that you can have in that person is that even when you have conflicts, problems,
Mhm.
they're gonna be solved, they're gonna be passed, and they're
Mhm.
gonna still be there.
Yeah.
So it's the type of faith trust, and also the trust that the person, because I think people can break your trust in
Yeah.
different areas. For
Mhm.
example, let's say about the person being there. So let's
Mhm.
say I stop talking to you. So
Mhm.
then I break your trust in being present.
Mhm.
Or like I can break your trust in violently,
Yeah.
by
Mhm.
violence. So there are these different areas that somebody can break your trust or build the trust.
Yeah.
The first time that I think about this, to be honest, and that I verbalize this out loud, it's quite interesting. Quite
Mhm.
interesting. And how many boyfriends have ever had? Because you mentioned your second one.
Yeah, I had a lot.
A lot, like 136.
No, not that lot, but I think around 20.
20. And
Yeah,
what was the longest relationship?
for 2 years.
Okay, okay.
So I started when I was 14. So
Yeah, me too. Me too. My
yeah.
first girlfriend, I was 14.
Mhm.
It lasted 5 months. Longest one, it was 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but 2 years was quite a lot.
I don't get why people nowadays don't have longer relationships. Like if we started in 14, we could have a relationship lasted for
Ten
I don't know
years,
10 years or I don't know 6
six
years,
years.
5
Yeah.
years. But the longest we have is 3 years and 2 years. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, like the generation of our parents. Actually, my mom and my dad is each other's first love,
Hmm.
and they just get married and live together for I think 40 years to
40
now.
years.
I
Wow.
can't imagine that thing happened to me. Like I just find someone for my first relationship and we get married for the whole life. I mean, I could not imagine in this generation. I don't know why.
Yeah. I would say that it would be the dream, but at the same time, I think it would be better to have multiple relationships until you find somebody that is
Yeah.
actually nice instead of spending the whole life with somebody that is not nice. But it's
Mhm.
very hard, to balance that. Like
Yeah.
when should you break up and when should you insist on somebody? Because we don't want to see people as like pros and cons of that
Yeah.
person. So,
Mhm.
oh, this person has this quality, so I'm staying with them.
Yeah.
Because um, it's quite sad to see life in that way. You
Yeah.
should be with people not for only what
Comparison, right?
the comparison of
Mhm.
what they can offer to you.
Mhm.
It's kind of sad, but I think I know why the relationships they don't last longer nowadays. It's a lot of things. For example, let's say you have an argument with your boyfriend, and
Uh-huh.
then you're gonna ask advice for ChatGPT, and
Yeah.
ChatGPT is gonna be like totally on your side. So there's that, or you're gonna go to watch stories and TikToks on Instagram or
Mhm.
TikTok or in what is the TikTok version of China?
抖音.
Douye,
Yeah.
and then the algorithm is gonna understand your emotional state and it's gonna understand that you had an argument with your boyfriend, so it's gonna
Mhm.
send you a lot of videos about how men are horrible or
Yeah.
about how you should not trust people.
Uh-huh.
So social media, internet catches our emotions, our feelings, and wants to comfort us. And sometimes what we need is to be comfort,
Yeah.
but sometimes what we need is to listen to hard words.
Yeah.
And you can do that to yourself, but it needs to be well dosed, or a good friend could do that to
Yeah.
yourself. That also needs to be well dosed.
Mhm.
You don't want to listen to somebody saying like you're a piece of shit or you don't
Yeah.
deserve anybody.
Mhm.
But you don't also want to listen to somebody saying like you're amazing, the best person in the world.
Yeah.
Don't accept less than perfect.
Mhm.
There's a comedian from the United States, Bo Burhan.
I don't know him.
It's a very nice comedian. He made songs like "Welcome to the Internet," dun 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 dun
Oh, I
dun.
think I heard it
Yeah,
before.
it became viral meme, and he
Mhm.
has special shows in Netflix. And
Mhm.
"Welcome to the Internet" was a big one. But he has another song called "Lower Your Expectations,"
Mhm.
which is like a comic song, and he talks about unrealistic expectations that men have for women and men have for men,
Yeah.
you know? So I remember clearly the first time that I listened to that song and it changed my perspective on love,
Yeah.
because it talks about we want somebody perfect, but we're not perfect ourselves.
Yes.
So anytime I kind of see the negative sides of the person that I'm with, I think about my negative sides and I
Mm-hmm.
just say, okay,
Yeah, I understand. Like when I was 16 or 17, I had this thought, this question always bothering me. I was asking myself
you
like,
had a crush that was always bothering you?
no, I have a question
Ah, question. Okay.
bothering me. I was like, when can human not pretending to be flawless?
Ah,
Yes, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
'Cause on social media, everybody want try to show their perfect sides.
Yeah,
And it actually upset people a lot, right? Because you're not that perfect
yeah,
in the social media.
completely true. I get it. It's one of the reasons why that I have dead flowers there. I don't know if you noticed, but they're not pretty at all.
Mhm.
And I think that's my small way of not trying to be perfect.
Yeah.
Because like you came to my bedroom and then everything was cleaned, but I still have dead flowers, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a way. But also I even the podcast, because I don't edit, so
Mhm.
it's just gonna be a raw
Yeah.
video,
Mhm.
even if the audio is not perfect or the illumination is not perfect, and if the script is not perfect, because as you seen it, you didn't prepare yourself, I didn't
Yeah.
prepare myself,
Mhm.
so it's just a real conversation. It's not like a
Mhm.
conversation that the news would
Yeah.
have, like the best interviewer from China interviewing the president.
Yeah.
I prefer these real
Yeah.
conversations instead of
I get it.
a scripted one.
Mhm.
And you said that 2 years was your maximum.
Yeah, and
What
I try
was
my best during that.
what was the one that was the smallest one, the shortest?
Really, I don't know how you consider it as a relationship,
A
but
relationship for me,
yeah.
the one that mattered.
Uh-huh.
Something that had an impact to me, that was important.
Uh-huh.
Because my first girlfriend, I never think about her, you
Uh-huh.
know. So I actually consider my first one the second one because she had a big impact. So
Mhm.
that's how I consider some. Even if I say like 1 year with the person, if I never think about them, if I don't care about them at all, if they didn't teach me a lot, if they are never in my thoughts, I don't
Mhm.
consider it as a relationship.
Alright. So maybe the shortest I have is for 1 week.
1 week,
Yeah.
okay, but it was something intense and important.
Mhm.
But also there are like people that you had something intense and important that marked you for a long time, but you have never got the opportunity to have the title of boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah. I
And
understand.
sometimes they are more important than people that you had the title.
Yeah, really. Mhm.
With your boyfriends, would always have like a ring, because in Brazil you have kind of states, like
Mhm.
you are seeing the person, like you're
Mhm.
hanging out with the person,
Mhm.
and then you start dating the person,
Yeah.
and then a couple years later you get engaged,
Mhm.
and then you have the wedding, so now you're married.
Mhm.
So there are like 4 stages: seeing, dating, engaged, married.
Oh my
Four
god.
stages, yeah.
Do every relationship has to go through these 4 stages?
Normally it's like that, like a
Really?
regular one.
Really? We don't have any rules for dates
I
and
mean, it's not a rule, it's just like a common sense way of how to classify them, you
yeah,
know?
but we don't have any like this common, folklore stuff in
Mm.
China.
But I mean, is there a moment that a guy would come to a girl and say, "Would you like to be my girlfriend?" And then he puts a ring, and now they're boyfriend and girlfriend?
No,
No.
just verbally, like would you want to be my boyfriend? And you say yes, and
Okay.
that's it.
Okay, so that's a title, it's a
Uh-huh.
stage. It's
Yeah,
been the
yeah,
second
yeah.
stage. And after a couple of years, they would say like, "Would you like to be my wife? Like, do you want to marry me?"
Mhm.
So there is that moment.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so there's the moment of getting engaged,
Mhm.
and then they have the wedding, and
Mhm.
then
Yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah.
So it's the same, I would say.
Yeah.
But before becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, is there the moment that they're seeing each other, like they're already kissing, they're already hanging out very often?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so it's the same as in
Mhm.
Brazil. I think I remember something that I wanted to mention before. It's
Mhm.
nothing relating to relationship, but I thought about this because we were talking about relationships.
Yeah.
You know the movie Karate Kid?
What?
Uh, Karate Kid with the son of Will Smith, Jaden Smith.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
remember he dating the Chinese girl.
Uh-huh.
You remember that scene?
Yeah.
So that's why I thought about that, and I wanted to mention when we were talking about movies.
Mhm.
But you have seen the movie.
Yeah.
What is the perception of that movie in China?
I'm not really sure about that actually.
When you watched it, it was just like any other movie. Because for example, if I watch a Chinese movie
Mhm.
about this Chinese boy going
Mhm.
to Brazil,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be analyzing like how have they represented Brazil? Have they got a real version of Brazil, the real accent, the real traditions?
Uh-huh.
When you saw that it was an American movie representing China, do you
Mhm.
think that they represented well? Because in the movie they show kung fu, they
Mhm.
show the relationship of master and student,
Yeah.
they show the respect for older people,
Mhm.
or the main not the main character, but Jack Chen in the movie,
Mhm.
he he's very alone, you
Yeah.
know. So how was it for you?
I think maybe it's not that well to Chinese people, but I think they try their best to express their opinion towards Chinese people and Chinese culture.
But
Yeah.
you liked it?
Yeah, I liked it.
To be honest, I liked it also.
Mhm.
And I think they represent the tiger parents because the girlfriend of Dre, the
Mhm.
boy,
Mhm.
their parents are very strict,
Yeah.
and she needs to be practicing the violin
Yeah.
for like several hours,
Yeah.
and her parent doesn't like Dre, so they don't
Mhm.
want she to see him
Yeah.
because he made her skip class to go dance like in
Yeah.
the Dance Revolution, I guess.
Yes, that was happening every time in China. So
People skipping classes.
yeah, no, like parents won't let the girl date someone who
Uh,
influenced her study or career.
has that ever happened to you?
Yeah,
How
I
was it?
do. Like, in China, the relationship before 18
Mm.
will be considered as a mistake or something you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So in China, like I have several relationships that found out by my mother, and it was a terrible thing. Yeah.
Should like be very mad and say
No,
you're not gonna talk to him anymore.
no. Actually, she stalked me after class.
She stalked you, like
Yeah,
following you around.
yeah, following me around to see who I'm seeing, who
Ah,
I'm hanging out with.
and she found out it.
Yeah, oh my god. And like I was, hanging out with my friends and I didn't not know my mom was following me, like stalking me behind me. And then like I got on her car and she was like cold faced and asked me, "What do you know what did you do wrong?" I was thinking, which one? Which one? I don't know which one should I confess.
Ah,
So
wow.
it was like, oh my god, it's a nightmare to me.
And you were like 14, 15?
Yeah.
Wow, it's insane. I don't think my parents have ever done that,
Uh-huh.
like to stalk me. First because they were working, so they didn't have the time. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't think they were that interested, no. They just preferred to be at home watching Terminator of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Wow. So your mother discovered that you were dating somebody because she was stalking you
Yeah.
after school.
Yeah.
And did you confess?
I did confess, and I confessed a lot of things. 'Cause I did not know which one she was referring to.
Ah, okay. And that happened just once, or would she?
No, like a lot of times. She
Oh, wow.
always found out.
Okay. And did you like get this paranoia like going after school, looking around to see you
Yeah,
could identify
sure.
the car?
And it's not just about being afraid of walking around with your friends. It's also about they check my phone
Yeah, like
privately.
let me just okay, we're still in the yeah. We didn't move that much. Wait a second. Uh, just let gonna say that I cannot right now. A doing podcast. Talk to you later. Um, okay, sorry. Uh, so it happened several times,
Yeah, they also look on my phone
and
when I was sleeping.
sleeping.
Yeah,
Wow. At what age?
also around 15, 16. So
Yeah, that's very tiger mother, as you
yeah,
said.
so after I was holding my phone when I was sleeping. I was like this and sleeping.
Wow, you can have a lot of paranoia because of
Yeah.
that. I'm lucky that my parents they would never check my cell phone
Mhm.
near my computer. To be honest, maybe they should have checked it a little bit because I had access to internet very young, like when I
Mhm.
was 11. And internet in Brazil doesn't have that many restrictions.
Yeah.
So you can imagine that a 11-year-old kid would be doing on the internet.
Yeah, I guess.
I remember like my father coming to check if I was sleeping, and I
Mhm.
would put my laptop inside of the pillow,
Uh-huh.
and just pretend to sleep. And I would pretend like this,
Mhm.
but then I discovered that it was too fake. So
Yeah.
at some point I would just be like, and then he would come and say like, okay, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
So I learned these strategies, and also his door when he would open would be like, bah! It would
Mhm.
make a very a loud
Sound.
noise,
Yeah.
yeah. So I knew when he was coming.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to just be playing at 3 a.m. You know.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, my father was not good with computers, neither
Yeah.
is talking.
I think like growing up in this kind of situation make you really good at telling lies. Really, I mean.
Like when your parents are going after you the whole time.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true because you're confronting to say the truth the whole time, so you need to lie
Mhm.
more often.
Yeah, because I want this keep this peace in my family. And
Yeah.
if I say something at the moment, it's gonna be like a disaster to me. So I think, many teenagers growing up in this kind of situations are turning like really good at observing like parents'
Hmm.
emotions. And I read one like words like if you always you know if you always want to relate to others, it's actually a bullying to yourself.
If you want to relate with others, you need to.
No, it's like if you always wanted to relate to other people, it's actually a bully to you towards
Ah,
yourself,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. Because it's like when you're laying down and watching Instagram and you see somebody's in Japan, you're like, I'm not in Japan. I'm
Mhm.
at my bed right now.
Yeah.
I'm a disgrace. So
Mhm.
it's you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It's very, very bad for yourself.
Mhm.
So nowadays you say that you pay a lot of attention to other parents and the way that they treat their children.
Mhm. Yeah.
And you do that when you feel bad when you do that, or you can detach yourself and just
No, my
can you just come a little
problem.
bit closer
Yeah.
to the microphone? Yeah.
My problem will be it's hard for me to detach
Mm-hmm.
from my family or detach from my ex-boyfriends.
Mm.
I just care too much how their feelings, no matter towards me or their personal feelings. I just care too much about that.
You care too much about their feelings.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, it's kind of easy to make people feel happy when you give the version that they want, you
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
So I would recommend you to do that.
Yeah.
Not only with your parents, but everybody that you're not very close with. I think
Mhm.
our real version, we just need to show to people that are very close with.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it needs to go slowly and progressively.
Yeah.
It is interesting to see because your parents, they were very strict, while
Yeah.
I think mine,
Mhm.
they give me way more freedom,
Mhm.
not by choice, but
Mhm. Yeah.
it was the case. And I think quite often about how I should raise possibly my kids in the future, how
Mhm.
much freedom I should give to them and how much I should not give it. Because I think that both of us, we had extremes which were not good.
Yeah.
So it would be nice to find the
The
middle
balance.
ground,
Yeah.
yeah, balance.
Mhm.
Because like maybe just turn off the router of internet at 11 p.m. so they cannot be playing at 3 a.m.,
Yeah.
And maybe you can stalk them, but don't let them they know it that you're doing it. Because
Mhm.
otherwise they're gonna create paranoia and be satisfied if they don't tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
I don't think you need to always say the truth. I think
Yeah.
that it's very realistic.
But like to me, one of the reasons I do not want to have kids is because I really afraid of turning to someone like my
Mm.
parents. Like when you are imagine, like you can always find the best solution, like how I treated my kids. But I think when it turns to reality, you just I don't know, be the parents or be someone you who most familiar with, like my parents,
Mm.
how they educate me. I really afraid my child feel painful if I did the same.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's good for us to take a long time before
Yeah.
having kids, so we are
Mhm.
prepared and we think about this over and over again. Like just having this experience, I think it can shape the way that I used to see it and how I am gonna see it from now.
Yeah.
Because is it wrong, really wrong that your mother was stalking you? Maybe not, but I think it's wrong that she confronted you
Yeah.
because she could know the truth, but it'd be
Mhm.
way better for her to know the truth by you coming willingly to her and tell
Yeah.
it,
Mhm.
instead of confronting.
Yeah.
And it'll be nice for a parent to create that confidence with their child,
Yeah.
which I didn't have with my parents because
Mhm.
they didn't create that, but I would try to do it with my children.
Mhm. Like in China, I think more in this decades, more and more people do not want kids anymore. Like every guy I dated, and I asked if he want to have children in the future, and they say no.
Oh, they said no.
Yeah, like
Do you know why?
everyone.
What was the reasons?
The-
Expensive?
Yeah, it's mostly because of the expenses, I guess.
Mm. I remember that there was the one child regulation in China that you
Mhm.
could only have one child, and if it was a man or a woman, there was a difference because a man you needed to pay less and a woman be more expensive. How does that work? I don't know.
No, there is actually a regulation.
Till these days.
No, 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 not to these days. It's like back then you can only have one children, right?
Yeah.
But
In 70s, I guess.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But right now you can have three children.
Three children.
Yeah. So it's basically no, I know, barriers in having children.
I mean, there are barriers because if you
Mhm.
wanna have four,
Mhm. Yeah,
then you
yeah, yeah, yeah,
have.
yeah. I
Wow, it's
know.
insane.
Because the country wanted us to have more children because there's more and more elderly people in the society and there's nobody.
To take care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, same situation in Japan. In
Mhm.
Japan, the birth rate has just decreased, so they try to incentivize a lot of people to have children. They even have like this event where they glorify the penis. I don't know if I've ever seen it, but
No.
it's funny. It's funny.
Okay.
And it's just getting lower and lower. In Brazil,
Mhm.
my grandpa he had 22 children.
Really?
22. For a long time, it was like a myth in the family. They're like, you know what? grandpa had 22 children. Like, ah. But you would always doubt, like, is it actually true?
Yeah.
But before coming to Italy,
Mhm.
because before France, I was in Italy. I had to get the Italian citizenship, as I mentioned to you. And to do that, I needed to know the whole genealogy tree of my family.
Yeah.
So I know everybody that is the son of my grandpa. I have like their full names and their photos. I talk to them. So
Mhm.
it's true,
Yeah.
He
I
had
get it.
22 children. Do you
Mhm.
know how many children your grandpa's had?
Um, 4.
Four.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. In China, it started way earlier for people to have less and less children.
Mhm.
Yeah. Maybe in the future, instead of 1.8, it's gonna be way less.
Yeah. Very
Crazy,
actually.
crazy. It'd be so ironically if Japan becomes the most populated country. And what was the last relationship that you had?
Last one
Yeah, like recent.
in spring, I guess, in March.
Were all of your ex-partners Chinese?
No, I
Oh,
have a French one.
I had a French boyfriend.
Yeah,
And could you like notice difference between the Chinese and French guys?
he's the worst one actually.
French were the worst one?
No, I don't mean French people. It's
Yeah,
just him.
yeah.
It's just him.
Okay, and he was the only one that was a foreigner. The other ones that were
No,
all
no, no,
Chinese.
no, no, no. I dated people from other countries.
Which countries?
A lot, I mean, really a
Okay.
lot. Like Germany, Morocco, America, Canada.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice. And it's good that you dated people from other country because that gives you a more insightful perspective of the language and the culture.
Yeah.
Like right now, my girlfriend's Italian, so
Mhm.
sometimes I need to practice Italian,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
to get to know her family, I'll
yeah.
have to speak Italian. I think that my ancestors in the grave right now, they're very happy, smiling,
Yeah.
like he's away from Italian again. But she was the only person that I dated that was from another country.
Yeah.
Other ones they were Brazilian. One of them was born in Japan, but her culture was completely
Mhm.
Brazilian. Hmm. And your parents, do they have like a different opinion in dating a Chinese and somebody from another country?
No, you know what? They are actually opening this kind of
Okay,
stuff. I
that's
don't know
good.
why.
That's good. I
Yeah.
mean, so no xenophobia, no racism.
No.
That's good. That's good. My parents are quite happy that I did somebody from another country. Brazilians they like people from other country. They're very they're not neutral. They want it. You know.
Yeah, in China also, they
Huh.
wanted to us to date someone from a foreign country.
It's crazy. It's crazy that that happens because I would say that here in Europe, people also have a nice perspective of Brazilians.
Mhm.
How is it with Chinese people? Do you feel that people have a good perspective of Chinese people? Do you feel like welcomed?
Yes, yes, I
Okay.
think so.
Do you remember like a specific moment? Because I arrive, people are like
Uh-huh.
Brazil, samba, carnaval, football,
Mhm.
caipirinha, Neymar Jr., the soccer player.
Yeah.
So it's usually that, and they ask me to dance. I'm the least Brazilian ever that you're gonna meet because I have never been to Rio.
Uh-huh.
I am not a fan of soccer.
Yeah.
I have never been to a carnival, like a big
Uh-huh.
one, neither to the Amazon.
Uh-huh.
So my culture is way more American culture
Yeah.
and Japanese culture because I like animes. And what do people usually say when they discover that you're from China?
Actually, they don't have things they can name it from China. They
Hmm,
just see, oh, okay, you're from China, great. They
okay.
are also friendly. I think I am welcomed. Chinese are welcome, but I don't think people here know a lot about Chinese culture or some, celebrities they can name off or.
Probably Jack Chan and Bruce Lee.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I knew Wong Kai Wei.
No, actually, I told you the wrong name. His name is actually Wang Jiawei.
Wang Jiawei.
Yeah, I just realized it.
Wang Jiawei. I'm
Yes.
gonna update it in my
Mm-hmm.
mind. Okay, so in Brazil, there are a lot of Chinese people. Brazil is very mixed, you know.
Yeah.
I had an English student that he was Chinese student, and very nice guy, very nice guy. We usually Chinese people they on like snack stories,
Yeah.
you know, so a place that you go to have a snack in the afternoon. And when they speak Portuguese, it's a little bit funny because they cannot pronounce the L sound, you know.
Ah,
No, the
yeah.
R sound. So like three in Portuguese is três.
Please. Right?
There you go. You said please.
Please.
Três.
Please.
Trrr. Ah, you can do that, you know. Ching
Mhm.
Chang, he cannot do that. But for example, frango.
Ah, I
Fr-
can't.
Fran.
Flan.
There you go. Because I don't know why, but Chinese they cannot do the R in
Yeah.
fran. So you do a flan with the L. So we have this joke about this Chinese that works in like a snack story, and then he's gonna sell you pastel de frango 3,50. So
Yeah.
there are a lot of R there's, you know. So they would say pastel de frango 3,50, something like that. And that is a common joke when we think about Chinese that live in
Yeah.
Brazil. Yeah, I think that's the main one. That's the main
Do you
one.
speak Portuguese?
Yes,
Really?
yes.
Is
What do you
Portuguese
think that was my main language?
English?
You thought that English was my main
Yeah.
language? No, 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 no. In Brazil, we speak Portuguese.
Is Portuguese kind of like Espanol?
It's similar. Yeah, like everybody from Brazil can understand Spanish. Like some of it, I would say 50%. We have something that is called Portunhol, which is the mix of Portuguese and Portunhol, and Spanish, because we say Espanhol. So it's like a Brazilian that has never formally studied Spanish trying to speak Spanish. They would say Portunhol, you know. But the difference between Portuguese and Spanish, they're still different languages.
Yeah.
And there's Portuguese from Portugal and Portuguese from Brazil, which the difference are gonna be like French from France and French from Canada, or maybe Chinese from China and Chinese from Taiwan, you know, because I imagine there's some difference, no? So yeah, there it is. But Portuguese is my main language. I grew up speaking it. Yeah.
I tried to learn Espanol 1 year before.
1 year ago?
Yeah.
How was it? Because you speak Chinese as mother language, English fluently, and German. What would be your German level?
Basic level.
Basic.
Yeah.
And another language?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in Chinese, there are a couple variations of the language. Which one is yours? Because there's like Cantonese,
Yeah, Mandarin.
Mandarin,
Yeah.
Cantonese. Are they different accents or different language?
No, completely different. Like the differences between Portuguese and Spanish.
Ah, okay. But they are still happening in the same country.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit confusing to me because when I would talk to people from China, I would say Mandarin, Cantonese, or simplified Mandarin, I don't know. And I would be confused if they were all the same, just with different names, but
No, it's completely different
so
language.
yours is Mandarin.
Yeah, and I can't even understand Cantonese. It's
Okay.
because it's too difficult for people who speak Mandarin to understand.
And in Mandarin, you have also different type of writings, right?
No,
Just one?
just one. It's different from because the Cantonese has a different writing. So all
Okay.
the Mandarins are the same for
Okay.
writing, and like the Cantonese writing is different.
Have you ever thought about learning Cantonese?
Yes,
How was it? I mean,
it's
did you try?
hard. I
Do your
mean,
parents speak Cantonese?
no, they don't.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And like, is it more based in the region of where
Yeah.
people live?
Yeah.
So in Peking, imagine that it's very well mixed because it's the capital, right? But like, would say Mandarin is more in the west and Peking and Cantonese is more in the east or south?
No. Like all, I would say 90% person living the mainland speak Mandarin. Only 10% people living in the mainland know how to speak Cantonese.
Ah, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a small part of people. And has it been always like that, or during time people just
It's
stopped
always
learning?
like that
Oh,
because people in Macau and Hong Kong they speak Cantonese as
okay.
their mother language.
Okay, so in Hong Kong they have Cantonese as their mother language.
And Macau.
Do you do you need a special permission to go to Hong Kong, or is there any control in the frontiers, or
No, not in Hong Kong actually.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
but is Hong Kong like a province of
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay.
A province.
What is the capital of Hong Kong, or is also the same name?
Also the same name, I guess. Mm-hmm.
Because like in São Paulo, my
Mm-hmm.
state in Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
the name of the state is São Paulo, and the
Mm-hmm.
capital is São Paulo. You know São Paulo?
Yeah, I do.
You know Rio?
Yeah,
So
sure.
the state of Rio, the capital is also called Rio.
Uh-huh.
So, and we have states because in China have provinces, but
Mm-hmm.
I guess they are the equivalent
Mm-hmm.
because a state is a group of cities, and
Mm-hmm.
a province would also be a group of cities,
Yeah,
right? Okay, so Hong Kong is a province, and the capital is also Hong Kong,
yeah,
and it's very small,
exactly.
right? It's a very small province.
Very small
I
province.
remember when I checked on the map, and it was quite small, quite small.
Yeah.
And in the south of China, like close to the sea,
Mm-hmm.
there's also
Guangdong province. They speak
yeah,
Cantonese also.
because that's a very popular one.
Yeah.
I that's one of the names that I wanted to mention in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the podcast, but I didn't know how to say it. But
Yeah.
Guangdong,
Guangdong.
Guangdong,
Yes.
Guangdong. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And is it like why is it popular? Is it because it's the beach part or
No,
the
for the
second
food.
biggest?
I mean,
The
for the
food.
food.
In do you ever have you ever been to that region?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you went to the beach in China because
Mm-hmm.
Peking, how far is it from the beach?
From the Guangdong province.
The beach, which is the Guangdong province.
No, actually, it's really near. It's I would say uh, you drive 3 or 4 hours and you can see the beach.
And how often would you go to the beach?
I just don't.
But your family like because in Brazil we go to the beach on New Year's Eve, for example.
Mm-hmm.
It's normal for us on New Year's Eve to spend that moment in the beach, and at midnight we run and we jump 7 waves
Yeah.
at midnight. You know, it's and everybody's also dressed in white. So
But like, there's no festival related with beach in Beijing or China, I guess.
there's no what?
Festivals.
Past rose.
Festivals.
Ah, festivals. Okay.
There's no like festivals that you have to go to beach or sea.
And your family didn't have the tradition of going to the beach like once a year.
No.
So could you count like how many times you have been in the beach in China?
I would say less than 5 times.
And do you miss it or not?
No.
But is it nice, the beach? Like,
No.
why?
I mean, to be honest, totally polluted.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And
It's like garbage everywhere, and the quality of water is just not good enough for you to swim or I don't know.
I have never seen the beach in China. Okay. You know what? I'm recording here,
Yeah.
but I'm not recording here. But it's alright.
Mhm.
I forgot to record in the vertical one,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Mhm.
So it's polluted. Seeing you say it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's normal that I don't like it.
Mhm.
So when you saw the beach here, were you like surprised? Because here's not polluted.
I was surprised
Mhm.
because I thought it gonna be a sand beach.
Ah, yeah, I was also surprised by that.
Mhm.
Here was the first time that I saw a beach with rocks
Rocks,
instead
yeah.
of sand. In
Mhm.
China is with sand.
With sand, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. The good thing about the sand is that it's easier to lay down because your back
Yeah.
doesn't hurt.
Mhm.
But the problem is that the sand comes to your hair, into your eyes, and
Yeah.
you get dirty. Here you can just go lay down and you're ready to go back to work or go back to
Yeah.
college.
Mhm.
Are you a good swimmer?
I don't swim at all.
I mean, I'm not good at all. I went to my friend with my friend a couple days ago, Julia. You're gonna meet her at some point. She also lives here in the third floor,
Yeah.
and we were together, and she swam until the yellow thing that is floating. You
Oh,
know?
that's really far
Yeah,
away.
she was swimming for like 20 minutes. Why
Uh-huh.
I have never somebody swimming that much for so
Uh-huh.
long. While she was there, I was imagine like what if she dies? Like, am I gonna stand up
Yeah.
and say, somebody help? Or
Like
call the ambulance?
I only see the one yellow floating boat you mentioned by boat. I mean, I never saw someone swim that far.
It's
It's really
insane.
far.
She's insane. I was
Hmm.
very worried, you know?
Yeah.
And also, it was kind of like I challenge you to go there. So I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, if she dies, it's my fault.
Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah, she does triathlon, so I'm very
Mhm.
good at it.
Mhm.
My father who would tell me to be very careful with the sea and
Mhm.
water,
Yeah.
so I was very afraid. And
Yeah.
also, I have
Mhm.
never taken swimming classes, so I don't know the proper techniques, you know. Have you
Mhm.
ever taken classes for swimming?
It's required in primary school.
Ah, so
I forgot
I
the
forgot it.
name. Yeah.
But how old were you like in primary? 10 years old?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
required actually in
Great.
every primary school. You have to learn it.
But if you don't learn it, you just don't succeed your year. I guess they would still pass you, right?
Yeah, they will still pass you. Yeah.
So you think that it was your case?
What?
Do you think that it was your case?
Yeah.
Mm, I see it. In Brazil, it's the same. Like sometimes even if you don't learn something, they're still gonna pass you because
Mhm.
I mean, not even the professor knows English. How am I supposed to know it?
Yeah.
So even if people have like very bad grades, they're gonna still
Yeah. Yeah.
make the person
Mhm.
pass. It's- I don't know why
Mhm.
it's so bad like that.
Mhm.
Is there any sports that you enjoy?
Basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah, because I was addicted to NBA when I was in Boston.
So it
Yeah.
was an hobby that you start liking in the United States.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and
Mhm.
have you ever played it? Do you like to play or do you just watch it?
I play because I don't know if I tell you my major is actually sports finance and management. So it's like
Ah,
a economic major based in sports.
so you can bet money on the game.
Yeah, and like our school is actually called like Capital University of Physical Education and Sport. So it's a sports school. So every major in our school is related to sports actually.
Okay, and is it yours specific in a sport or in general?
Like for in other majors, like athletic majors, they have one specific one. But for people who learn economics and management, it's a general. It's a general sports.
Okay, so finances in sport.
Yeah,
That's what you
weird,
studied.
right?
Yep. I would say first time that I hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of studies would you do? Like, what is the name of the subject, for example?
I mean, just for you to understand how the sports industry works in China,
Ah,
typically.
okay, okay. What would be like a normal class? Like, what would you be talking about?
We also talking about something like microeconomics,
Mm.
macroeconomics, something based with economics knowledge, but you have to learn something about the background of China, like the sport background of China or the sports background of general the world.
The Olympic Games in China, it was in 2010?
2008.
8, yeah, the winter ones, right? No, no.
No.
Yeah, I
2008 was the first one, and the Summer Olympics in Beijing.
I remember I was 8 years old. I was
Yeah.
in second grade, and I remember painting
Yeah.
the characters of China because they were very nice. They're like
Mhm.
this lion
Yeah,
anthropomorphic.
yeah.
It was very nice. So you probably have studied that specific moment because it
Mhm.
was the first Olympics in China, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Were you present? I mean, you were very young. You were like what,
I was
four
not.
years old?
I was not.
Yeah, your parents went there probably.
I don't know. never asked them because like China has been applying to hold the Olympic Games since 1999,
Hmm.
but they got the permission until 2008.
Hmm.
So it's been a long time.
And do people mention the Olympic Games nowadays? Because in Brazil we had the World Cup in
Yeah.
2014,
Mhm.
and they say like, oh, the government's not taking care of the stadium anymore, and why you are you even inviting the countries to come here when it's very dangerous, it's very
Mhm.
poor.
Mhm.
Instead of creating these stadiums, just use the money in education or
Mhm.
security. Do you have any type of comments like that during about the Olympic Games?
Yeah, like you know, the Chinese government works in a really efficient way.
Mm,
Like you hold like let's say Olympics really effectively because you work as a group, hold people like the audience, the staff and the builder, the director, they work in a group just like a machine.
mm,
So people don't say anything. They don't, say about their own personal experience. It's just from what governments want you to do.
okay. And it's interesting that you mentioned that because China has been used as a good example, in the
Mhm.
last years.
Yeah.
Let's say there's this hole or like a building falls in Brazil,
Mhm.
people would be like, it's gonna take 20 years until they fix it.
Yeah.
Why in China? Like 1 week it's already
Mhm.
reconstructed,
Yeah.
So would you say that's reality?
It's
They
the reality.
That's very nice, very
Yeah.
nice. It's very interesting how in the past there was this bad popularity of China.
Mhm.
Like people would buy objects
Mhm.
and they would say, "Oh, it's Chinese, so it's a bad one," like a bad
Mhm.
cell phone. But
Mhm.
nowadays they talk about Xiaomi,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it's synonymous of good devices.
Mhm.
So China has been changing their the quality of their devices, and it's very very interesting because I was surprised. In the past, I think the country that held that it was like Finland. People say like, "Oh,
Mhm.
this is from Finland. It's very bad,"
Yeah.
and it changed to China, but now China has very good ones. I
Mhm.
was surprised. I was surprised. And what do you think about the government of China? Like, what is your perspective on it?
My perspective on it, it's just like I don't know. It just lets you see what they want you to see.
Hmm. So,
It's not very close to the reality in some point.
okay.
Cause we have a like you have BBC in England, right?
Yeah.
And we also have one in China.
Ah.
Like news reports in China, it starts at 7 p.m.
Okay.
every night in China. And it was like reporting all the chaotic things happening to the world.
Mm.
But in our country,
It's
everything goes
perfect.
fine. The economic
Ah.
is fine. The security is fine. And the news report is always like that.
Okay. So they always try to show only the good sides of China while
Yeah.
they try to highlight the bad sides around the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be very rare to see like somebody getting assassinated and then the news reporting that.
Yeah.
All right, all right. And there's also, would you say that movies are censored or they have different versions? Because I
Mhm.
remember scenes like in Zootopia,
Mhm. Yeah.
that they had specific small difference from China. For example,
Mhm.
the animal that it was reporting, instead of being a
Yeah.
crocodile, it was a panda. But
Uh-huh.
that's a silly one.
Uh-huh.
Let's say there's another movie that they made a major change
Mhm.
to, as you said, show what they want you to see it.
Mhm.
Do you remember an example like that?
You mean the example of
Of something that they changed in a movie or in a book or in a cartoon or in a TV series?
yeah, actually this happens every day, but
Hmm.
if like the government media express some ideas, then all the media in the society will express the same idea. They won't
Okay.
express their own opinion on that.
All right. All right.
So like in that way, the news reports are really boring, right? Because it's all the same. No one shares their real opinion.
Do you think that there is any channel or any emission that tries to break from that and has some freedom to say whatever they want to say it or to criticize the government?
No, it's not gonna happen because if you do that, the government won't let you to do that again.
So somebody would go to prison?
Yeah, I guess.
And what about on internet, like on Bilibili or posting on their social medias?
If you say something really, really wrong, like, really, really wrong, like, I don't know, say some bad words about the president.
Like Xi Jinping, I hate him.
Yeah, something like that. They can actually trace you down in reality.
Ah,
Like you just say something randomly on the internet, they can actually trace where you live and actually get you in the prison.
so would you be afraid, like on WeChat, while talking to your friend, say I hate Xi Jinping?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
We think it's supervised by.
Yeah, probably, right?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. I joke often here with my friends.
Yeah.
Like we are in the airport and then I go like, let's do a terrorist.
I mean.
Or no, or my friend that I used to live with in Antibes, we were in ChatGPT, and then I would type like how to find the president, where is the president, and be like, Celso, don't do that. But here I don't think it's a real thing, But I think in China, yeah, it can get you in problem.
So my phone's brand is Huawei. You know Huawei, right?
Yeah, Xiaomi and Huawei are very popular in Brazil.
Yeah, but I think everyone know if you use a Huawei phone, there's a high risk that the every movement will be supervised. So I have an uncle who worked in Huawei, but he never used a Huawei phone. He always used an iPhone. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So you think that you have never criticized the government in social media or like even conversations through messages with your friends?
No.
Oh, but like real life conversations in China would still do it?
No.
So you're still afraid of like real life conversations with them?
Yeah.
Oh. And
So
would
in
you
China, you feel like you're not supposed to say something about politics
okay.
as a kid or even as an adult.
Okay, so your parents they also avoid that subject.
Yeah, I think in China people feel really insecure to talk about something related to politics.
Is there like any very good friend in China that you feel comfortable talking about it?
No, people just avoid talking this topic no matter with whom. No matter with
Even
whom.
with best friends.
No. We
Oh.
just don't talk about politics.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're talking right now, does it make you uncomfortable?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's just something between Chinese.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But like out of China, you feel comfortable to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. I see it. Ah, I thought about this before, but I didn't mention because we're talking about something else.
Yeah.
But I saw that Speed, the streamer, he went to China recently.
I show Speed, right?
Yeah, I show Speed exactly.
I like him a lot.
You like him?
Yeah.
He helps a lot to show the other side of China, because I guess in the same way that China shows the best side of the world shows the bad side of China.
Yeah.
So he going there, he showed that people can be like funny, can be nice, and know how to joke,
Yeah.
And it was nice that he did that. He changed the whole perspective of the world there, and I imagine that tourism is gonna get way bigger. And he made this video of this guy that they start singing a song, very funny one. You know what video I'm talking about?
No.
Probably like a meme that became very big.
No, I didn't recognize it.
I mean, I can show to you later.
Yeah.
There's this meme from China. It's like a beaver that he's like complaining and giving a life lesson to somebody else. It's like a mafia beaver.
Ah.
You know it?
Yeah.
That one is so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Because there's this thing about watching memes in a language that you have no idea about it. and like that appears in Brazilian memes, and we have no idea what he's talking about, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like sending a sticker on WhatsApp in Arabic, like you completely lost.
I understand it.
So, is that like a TV series or a movie or
I
cartoon?
also don't know where it come from, but
Oh,
it's actually popular in China.
that is such a fun one. Is there like any other memes that it's very popular like this one?
Yeah, I guess there's a lot that only Chinese people understand what
Tell
it
me one.
means.
I like really like memes. That's a good way to get to know the culture of somebody.
Yeah, but I think it's hard for me to describe.
I mean, one that you can describe doesn't have to be perfect. We're not gonna watch it now, but after the podcast we can see it.
Mm-hmm. Like, I just couldn't remember any at this moment.
No problem. We
Yeah.
can talk about it later. I think I still want to talk about the government.
Yeah.
So, since you said that they only show what they want to you to see it,
Yeah.
how do you think that you got this awareness about that? Because let's say that they didn't succeed in manipulating you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see about that? Because you think they're trying to manipulate you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you think that they didn't succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And at what point did you get aware of, okay, this is happening. I want to have my own mind. I want to think by myself. I want to avoid just seeing one side of the media. Do you remember a moment?
Yeah. Like I told you that they want to show the chaotic around the world, but
Mm-hmm.
like they want to people think we are living a peaceful, I don't know, in a peaceful decade, I guess.
Mm.
But you realize that's not how life goes on in China.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they tell you the economics is going all good, but actually the living expenses are getting higher and higher. And you say, why is the economic growing better when I was struggling to live? It's not the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And you also question yourself, is all people living chaotic in the rest of part of the world?
Hmm.
You question that a lot. I mean,
And you have traveled to the United States and now you're in France. Have you
yeah.
traveled to other countries?
Yes, I do.
Which ones?
A lot. Like America, Canada, Thailand, Japan, Korea,
Oh wow.
New Zealand, like Germany. So I'm not in France, and a lot other countries.
And
Australia.
also with your parents or
No, some of my with my parents.
okay. Because let's say those are opportunities for you to see media by other perspective and not by
Mhm.
the Chinese
Yeah.
perspective. So would you say that every time you get out of China, you get this relief of, okay, maybe I can have more real content, and
Yeah.
do you feel like that?
Yeah, I feel like that
Um,
a lot.
and also real conversations, that you don't need to be
Yeah,
afraid.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Um, you think that this thought that you shared is something well shared in China? Like a lot of people think the
Mhm.
same way, or people are saying, no, the government's right, they're doing a great job, we actually should do it like this.
I think most of us doubt at some point.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Have you ever met anybody that was not thinking the same way as you and they were like big fans of the government?
My grandpa?
Oh, your grandpa,
Yeah.
she really likes it and she's not worried about the media manipulating.
Yeah, he's not like concerning at all. He just believe what the government
Hmm.
said.
Okay, okay. I have a question. Is it
Yeah?
pornography allowed in China?
No.
Like 100% prohibited?
No. Like I think you won't be alright if you watch it in person, but if you create a website and spread it, you
Hmm.
are really going to end up in prison.
Because at least in Brazil and the United States, I would say the other part of the world, there would be these places that you could go and lend movies. Like I
Mhm.
want to watch Harry Potter,
Uh-huh.
and then you go there and you buy Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But there would be this specific area kind of hidden that
Yeah.
you as a child would be like,
Yeah.
What is that? You know?
Mhm.
But adults, they could go there and buy it. This type of thing doesn't exist in China and has never
No,
existed.
no, never.
Okay.
It's illegal actually.
Ah, wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, even like when I was a kid, I would buy magazines of comic books so I
Mhm.
could read, but
Mhm.
I could see that hidden, like in the highest one, there would be like a
Mhm.
half-naked woman.
Mhm.
So that also doesn't happen. So,
No, it never happened in stores or shops. It's
oh.
never happened.
Do you think that might be a good reason for your grandpa to be satisfied with the government? Like, oh, it's okay that they control the media because also they don't let people know about drugs, they don't let people know about
Yes.
pornography.
Yes.
So it may be a way of them to say it's alright that they do this because they also do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
so.
Would you say that that was good for you at some point? Because I mean, while kids in the United States, when they were 11, they were having drugs, you didn't even know that they existed. And
Mhm.
you didn't even know about pornography. You had no access. So let's say those were good things.
Yeah, I
What do you
would
think?
say it was actually good for the teenager in China
Mm,
because, you know, I told you I never know something about drugs before going to the United States.
okay.
Like if I never been to United States, I think my whole life won't know nothing about like there's drugs existing in this world.
Hmm.
I think maybe in some point it's a good thing, but I think I think the government maybe will do a better job if they let children know there's something harmful in the world, but in a great way that informing them what will happen if you do drugs or whatever.
Yeah. It's better to give the choice to the people instead
Yeah.
of to force them.
Yeah.
I think about the son of Pablo Escobar. You know Pablo Escobar? He's like the biggest drug dealer in history from
Yeah.
Colombia.
Mhm.
And he had a son,
Mhm.
and he invited his son to see every type of drug on a table when he was a teenager.
Yeah,
So he was like,
really.
there you go, you have all of them, you know?
Mhm.
So by showing to him, breaking the taboo, and giving
Mhm.
him the freedom to try,
Mhm.
made his son not want to try them, not to feel controlled by
Mhm.
his father. And nowadays he has never taken the drugs, and he actually says bad things about the things that his father did, you
Yeah.
know. So it is a nice way of teaching children and teenagers like you can trust me, you know, you can talk to me as a friend. Like I'm not trying to hide
Yeah.
stuff from you. So
Yeah.
you create that relationship with if my son does something wrong, I'm gonna be the first person that he's gonna come and say, "Hey, father, I took heroin or I
Yeah.
had sex with this girl and she may be pregnant," you know.
Yeah.
So it was a nice thing that his father
Yeah,
did.
like I told you, like if you not living in a supportive family, you end up really good at life.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's a good thing to you for you to have someone who you can believe in or trust in. Yeah.
My parents are also divorced like yours,
Mhm.
and my mother, she was with my stepfather,
Yeah.
and he showed me a song that the phrase of the song is all that I can tell you that is good is when it's bad. You
Yeah.
know, so like taking drugs is bad, so it's gonna be good for you.
Mhm.
And I would say that teenagers, the reason why they want to do it is because it's prohibited. You know?
Yeah.
So when you remove the prohibited part, it's not cool anymore. So you don't
Yeah.
want to do it anymore, you know.
Mhm.
And I would say that Pablo Escobar did that with his child.
Mhm.
But in China, people don't have access to that. Is it Telegram allowed in China? You know Telegram?
I know,
Yeah.
but it's not illegal actually.
It's not illegal.
No, I won't say it's illegal, but people
Don't use it.
download Telegram to do illegal things,
Yeah, I would
like
say that's
illegal trade.
worldwide. Here
Yeah.
in France and Brazil also, because Telegram is not American, it's not
Mhm.
Chinese,
Mhm.
it's from Russia or Belarus,
Mhm.
so it's less probable to be tracked down.
Mhm.
So yeah, there you're gonna have drugs, prostitution, and this type of services.
Yeah.
Mm. Anything else about the Chinese government that you want to mention?
Um. Yeah, something about drugs. I talked to Novo last time because we are talking about drugs.
You talked to who?
Novo?
Nova. Yeah.
Novo?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I told him if you smoke drugs in China, you're actually going to end up in prison.
Yeah.
And he was really surprised.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Like and I told him like if you do drugs in China, it's not only your problem,
your family
your
problem.
family problem.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in China, the best job you can find is actually working for the government.
Mm.
And if, like, your grandpa did drugs or did something wrong and he got caught in the prison, and, like, my generation will not be able to find any jobs in the government.
Mm.
Because, like, end up in the prison will be written in his profile or stuff.
Ah, because you're your grandpa.
No, no, no. I was making an example.
Ah, okay, okay.
Like if
My
my
grandpa's not on the
yeah,
jail.
yeah, yeah. If my grandpa did something wrong and it was written in his profile, then my generation or my kids won't have any jobs
Yeah.
available in the government.
Because the reputation of the family would be
Yeah.
marked down. Okay. It's crazy. Because in Brazil, it's not like that at all, you know?
Mhm.
People separate well, like, your grandpa did it, not you, so it's very well separated. I think it's good like that.
But like vice versa, like if your dad or your grandpa is a really good police, it's also gonna be written in your profile, and it gonna at some point in your college like college entering examination.
So you can have privilege if
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
else.
yeah.
I don't know if that's good because it's kind of nepotism, right?
Yeah.
Like you get privilege because of other people in your family. So it kind of forces you to not have the things that you deserve, but
Yeah.
things that other people
I
achieve.
think this is a really silly policy, right? Because I cannot decide if I born in a drug dealer family or a family of
Yeah.
police.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
up to me, but I think it's unfair actually.
I would say it's a way for people to be pressured by their family.
Yeah.
No, because like in Brazil, let's say my uncle is doing drugs, it's his problem, you know. But in China, if my uncle is doing drugs, the whole family is gonna be like, bro, stop that, otherwise I'm gonna hit you, you know. So you have not only pressure from the government, but pressure from your family, which is the smallest group of your life, you know, because it'll be family, um, no, people that live with you, family, other relatives of the family,
Yeah.
the neighborhood, the city, the state, and then the country, you know.
Yeah.
And then you have other groups like school, teenagers, and I would say it's a way for the government to not only put pressure from themselves, but also the government. It's like during Second World War, if you were hiding a Jewish in your home, you couldn't say to your neighborhood because your neighborhood would say to the government. So the government doesn't need to have 1,000 cops, 1,000,000 cops, when everybody can have this service of telling to the government and putting pressure in somebody that is committing a crime, you know? Um, this makes me think about North Korea because North Korea it's similar, you know, people pay for the crimes of their families,
Yes.
so they're also afraid of doing crimes. And for people from North Korea to go to South Korea, first they need to go to China.
Really?
Yeah, I have seen because the frontiers from North Korea to South Korea, they are heavily surveilled, you know, so there's no chance of people crossing.
Yeah.
What they do is they go to China and then they are led by somebody that knows the path. And they cannot talk because North Koreans don't speak Chinese.
Yeah.
If they speak Chinese, the bus driver or the people that is sat behind them, they're gonna be like, what? There's somebody committing a crime besides me. I need to say it because if I don't say it, they're gonna see that I saw their crime and that I didn't say anything, so I'm gonna be fucked up also. So North Korean besides me. So they cross from China, and I
Mhm.
think they go to Bangkok, and from Bangkok they take an airplane to go to South Korea. But it was interesting to see this relationship of North Korea and China, you know?
Yeah, actually, the part near to North Korea, the Chinese people also speak Korean,
Ah,
so they are minority, but they live in China.
yeah, and I would say that the people that speak Korean in China, they're the ones close to the border of
Yeah, yeah,
China,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they are willing to help people if they want to cross the river to China,
Yeah.
actually.
Probably there are families that receive
Yeah,
them, you know,
yeah,
which is like as I said, there were also families in Second World War that
yeah.
were receiving Jewish in their places.
Yeah.
There's this movie, it's called The Zookeeper. It's
Mhm.
about a couple that they had a zoo. You know,
Mhm.
it was the biggest zoo in Europe.
Uh-huh.
It was a zoo in Poland,
Uh-huh.
and they hid like hundreds of Jews in the zoo.
Uh-huh. Ah, I watched that movie
It's
before.
so good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
good. It's a very nice movie,
Mhm.
and it's very courageous somebody to take their life in risk because if they're
Mhm.
caught, they're dying. I would say it's the
Yeah.
same thing in China, right?
Mhm.
If somebody gets you hiding a North Korean person in your house, then you're in prison and
Mhm.
your whole family is
Yeah, yeah,
condemned, as you
yeah.
said. It's insane. It's insane.
I think this policy is actually setting people apart, right? Like when I tell you about if your family member is doing drugs, your first thought is not how can I help him, it's how can I leave him alone so I won't be affected or
Yeah,
something like that.
it's insane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or even you cannot have real conversation with your best friends because you're afraid of being surveilled.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. There are people in Brazil because China, it's connected to. I'm talking about the imaginary of people. So they
Mm-hmm.
connect like United States capitalism, and
Mm-hmm.
they connect China with communism.
Yeah.
You know, so people they think and they argue in debates by putting things in groups. So
Mm-hmm.
let's say a communist is debating with a capitalist,
Yeah.
and they're gonna defend China because if China is communist
Mm-hmm.
and I like communism, then China needs to be very good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people would say that China is very good and that there's no dictatorship. Do you think there's a dictatorship?
No.
How do you see the political system of China? Like, is it a dictatorship or what is it for you?
Um, I would say it's a really professional and effect efficient one.
Okay, but
Yeah.
would you put in the case of democracy?
Yeah. I
Okay,
I would say, or
yeah,
at least they wanted to make it looks like democracy one.
okay. So they want to make it look like a democracy,
Mm-hmm.
and what would be the real thing that they're trying to hide? What do you think?
The thing is, you don't have the right to post your opinion.
Hmm,
Or even if you can, nobody listen.
hmm,
They
okay,
only listen to the presidents or the one who make real decisions.
okay. So
Yeah.
the information is controlled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Heavily controlled.
Okay, because when I see a country that controls information, I
Mm-hmm.
think about dictatorship,
Yeah.
like a person in control or a group in control or
Mm-hmm.
a party in control that they want to stay in control and in power,
Yeah.
so they control other groups that want to be in the power,
Mm-hmm.
and that would define a dictatorship because they don't want to share the power, you know?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, so
But I think that's some point against communism, right?
communism would be because they're different things. Like communism is a economical system,
Yeah.
just like capitalism,
Yeah.
while dictatorship would be a way of arranging the power because you can have capitalism in a dictatorship and
Mhm.
communism in a dictatorship. Like you can have a king that is
Mhm.
democratic.
Mhm.
Like I'm a king, but in 4 years that we're gonna have a new king. Like I don't
Mhm.
want to have always the power. And if the people want to say something, I can let they say something, you know?
Mhm.
So dictatorship they can exist depending independent of the economical system because they're in
Mhm.
different areas. Um, but the political economical systems that we have nowadays that are communist, that I would say is China, Cuba, North
Yeah.
Korea, Russia, but all of them they're not the same. You know, they have a lot
Yeah.
of details. Um, and people say like, how can China be communist if they have a lot of money?
Mhm.
And and China is a specific case, I would say.
Yeah. I
Um,
would say the reality is we also listen to the president, but actually there's a law. The first law for China is that the country's power or the country's rights belongs to every resident of China.
hmm.
So I don't know.
The country laws they belong to every person in
No, no,
China.
no, the country's rights.
Ah, okay, okay. Well, what would that mean, you think? Because it's quite vague, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also they define the government as a group of people who serve for the residents.
Yeah, 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 I get it.
It's actually called in Chinese it's called 人民公仆. 人民 is like the resident, 公仆 is like servant, so it's like resident servant is government.
Mm, mm. Yeah, it's the same idea that people have in Brazil, but I would say it's in reality it doesn't have. I mean,
Yeah.
they are the richest one, you know, with the most privilege. So
Yeah.
who's serving who?
Mhm.
Yeah, I see it. And Taiwan is trying to become independent, right? So
Yeah,
China.
yeah,
Yeah. And how was it like when you broke your relationship with your friends from Taiwan?
yeah.
Was it because you were defending the China side, they were defending Taiwanese side, and there was too much conflict in the words?
You mean me and my
Mm-hmm.
friends? Um, no, we lost connections not because of that.
How was it?
Because she moved to somewhere else and she do not use WeChat anymore.
Ah, because in Taiwan they can use like Instagram.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, they
yeah.
can.
Mhm.
So you think she stopped to use
WeChat,
WeChat and
yeah.
okay. Ah, so you stopped talking not because of a conflict, more because of
Yeah,
she moved
remember
away.
that between Chinese we don't talk about political stuff.
Yeah. But there's also this thing because let's say somebody was born in China and raised
Mhm.
in China, while somebody was raised in Taiwan and raised born in Taiwan and raised in Taiwan. It's different from somebody that was born and moved to the other way, because these people they are in the middle of
Mhm.
the the idea of we against them. You
Yeah.
know, it's like let's say you're a Chinese and you're married to a Taiwanese guy,
Mhm.
you would be in both sides, you know, and you
Mhm.
would like be more neutral.
Mhm.
So your friend, you said that she was born in China and she moved to Taiwan.
No, no, no. She was born and raised in Taiwan.
Okay, okay. But the only reason that you stopped talking to each other is because she left the social media.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that it was more like because of political conflict that you had with her. But it's
Mm,
nice that it was not like that.
yeah.
Yeah. I I think it's not smart to stop talking to somebody just because you have different
Yeah,
perspective, you know?
yeah,
It's quite sad.
yeah.
It's
Mhm.
quite sad. Let's see how much time we're talking. 2 hours and 23 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah,
We did a great job, right?
yeah. We made a good amount. A good
Mhm.
amount. You still have time?
Yes, maybe. Well, I think I'm going to wake up really early tomorrow.
Okay. As you
Uh,
feel it. I mean, it's 10? Yeah, whenever you say it, then we can.
We can do it till 30.
10:30.
Yeah?
Okay. Actually, there are three questions that I do to everybody. It's been such a long time that I forgot some stuff because, like,
Yeah.
every person that comes here, I tell them to bring me a useless gift, you know? So I forgot to tell you
Oh,
because I forgot
yeah.
myself. Like, there. Where is it? Um,
Where's your
Wait.
gift collection?
Let me see if I can show you.
Like the most useless.
Yeah, this
Oh.
was Sam. He gave to me. It's a Christmas
Christmas tree, right?
Yeah, he stole from the residence, so it's a useless gift.
Yeah.
Then you have these broken pencils that Julia gave to me. They don't work.
Yeah.
And Antoine, he gave me one Chinese steak, just one,
Yeah.
so I cannot eat with it.
That's what I'll bring you tomorrow.
Okay, okay. And then in the next video, I can say this one is from the last video.
Sure.
And the three questions that I do to people.
Mhm.
Wait, let me see if I forgot, if I remember them. Wait, I'll check on the cell phone.
Yeah.
I'll check on the cell phone. I have no battery. What the fuck? I think I'll check in the computer.
Mhm.
Wait. Da-da-da-da-da. Where did I put it? Okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
So, three questions.
Yeah.
First one is, what was the worst moment of your life?
Getting diagnosed by having bipolar.
Getting diagnosed as bipolar.
Yeah.
Why?
I feel I was not supposed to be having mental illness.
And when was that?
When I was in 18.
18, so 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're diagnosed with bipolar, and how does that affect your daily life?
I mean, if you know something about bipolar, sometimes you get really excited. You feel super confident about your life. You know what to do, and you don't sleep at all because you have so many things to do in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just get so depressed that you can't even get out the bed to go to toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the two kind of situation switch really quickly. So you never know what's tomorrow gonna be like. So
And after you got diagnosed, now you had the label, like,
yeah.
I'm bipolar. After having the label, was it different for you?
Yeah.
How?
For me and also for my family. Because I think bipolar, as I said, sometimes you feel really confident about your life, but there's always like a really sad day after that. So even when someday I was feeling really happy, I feel like no, tomorrow gonna be a worse day after that. So you can not enjoy yourself anytime. I mean,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. It was with a psychologist that you got the diagnostic?
Yeah.
And how long did it take?
Just in 3 hours.
3 hours, so just
Yeah.
one session.
Yeah.
And he did a lot of exams, like questions of yes or no, or questions from 1 till 5. Okay, okay, because I have never seen a test of bipolarity. I made tests of ADHD and high abilities, so I have an idea of how it can be like.
So you have to do the questionnaire and you also have to do some physical checks like blood tests and stuff like that,
Ah,
sleeping test, anxiety level test, stuff like that.
okay. And is it something that you need to take any medication, like
Yes, but only medication. You do not talk to anybody to release. It's just medications. Yeah.
okay, okay. And is it like something that you obligatory have forever, or is there a moment that it stops?
No.
So
Like when it
once
happened,
bipolar, forever
yeah,
bipolar.
yeah.
And were you born bipolar, or it's something that you?
I think I was born in bipolar, but I can bear it before 18. I just could not can take it anymore with myself. So I went to the hospital with my parents after that. So and it got diagnosed. So
Okay. And being diagnosed at that specific moment was the worst moment of your life
yeah,
because it was like of the confirmation that you couldn't be totally in control of yourself.
yeah, because the doctor told me once you got diagnosed from it, you will never going to be cured
Hmm.
after that. I
Yeah.
never heard someone like getting cured after diagnosed by bipolar. You have to take medicine the rest of your life.
Were you afraid of taking the medicines?
Yes, it's like heavily side effects if you take medicines, which is why I don't take medicines anymore.
Ah, you stopped.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm afraid of taking medicines too.
Mhm.
I haven't taken them yet. Sometimes
Mhm.
I feel like, bro, I should be taking them.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'm gonna take it, but so far I try to change the things in my life that can reduce the effects of ADHD. You know, like
Mhm.
if I'm sleeping well, eating well, exercising well, being surrounded by nice people, being financially stable, not
Mhm.
having pressure from studies, like everything in my life is alright, but still ADHD makes me suffer, then I would take the medicine. But I would
Mhm.
try to fix everything else before going to the medicines, you know.
Yeah.
But it's hard to balance because for those things to be alright, maybe the medicine would make them be alright more
Yeah.
faster, you know.
But like the medicine I was taking, I feel numb after
Mm,
taking the medicine. It's not you don't feel sad or you don't feel excited anymore. You just don't have any feelings. It's like a Walking Dead, I guess.
yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like a zombie that you
Mhm.
lost motivation. I
Mhm.
feel it. All right. So, anything else you want to say about this?
No.
We can go to the second question then.
Yeah.
It was there we go. I remember. I mean, I don't remember. I had to see it.
Yeah.
But what would be the phrase of your life, your epitaph, the phrase that you want to live it,
Like I said, defend your life.
defend your life.
Yeah.
That's a good phrase. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes we try to help people way more than we help ourselves, and we kind of
Yeah.
neglect us.
Mhm.
Very important. It took a long time to learn that, to be honest. I think I just learned this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes somebody can be like suffering, and we are willing so much to help people that we
Mhm.
sacrifice ourselves.
Mhm.
But this year, I had to study for my exams. So there was
Mhm.
2 weeks of I'm sorry everybody, I need to focus.
Mhm.
For you, you learned that because of your exes, right?
Yeah, I guess. I think also defend your life in all aspects. Like I also like keep recalling the mistakes I've been made when I was young. But I stopped like I think that's bullying myself.
Hmm.
Well, but everyone makes mistakes in your childhood. You also defend yourself by not letting the past mistake keep punishing you at this moment.
That's very pretty.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mhm.
You know, the phrases that people say, they they're important moment of the podcast.
Yeah.
And I like the phrase defend your life, like defend yourself. There are a
Mhm.
lot of people that are against us, and the government is against us. So
Yeah.
at least we need to be at our side sometimes, right?
Mhm.
And the last question is, let's say this is gonna be heard by 1,000 people.
Really?
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
probably not,
Mhm.
but maybe in 100 years,
Yeah.
like we're gonna have time.
Mhm.
So it's an opportunity for you to make a question, like a doubt that you have that people are gonna
Mm-hmm.
be listening. Do you have any doubts?
At this moment,
Yeah, like in life, a question that keeps you awake before going to sleep.
um, I need to take a really deep think on this. Mm, my question towards life, I guess. My, this is actually a really hard one.
Take your time. Take your
Yeah.
time.
Oh my god, it's so hard.
Take your time. No worries.
Why did he? Oh my god. We have so many. Oh my god.
Mais il est con ce
I'm trying to think my questions.
Sorry.
Wait.
I wanted to show you the sound board.
Yeah, wait. Where was I? I was really confused at this moment. Um, actually, but the question was towards me. It's not towards anybody.
I mean, do you have like a doubt about society, about life, about the world? Something that you don't understand, something that you want people to reflect or help you to answer you a question?
Mm-hmm. Towards the world?
Yeah. Like why do people
Mm-hmm. I I just think it's all also towards relationships, like romantic relationships. I wonder if like falling in love someone is not for having children. Does it still make sense? I mean, I think if we are actually kind of animals, we should fall in love for children, but we don't do that anymore nowadays, right?
Okay, so let me see if I understood the questions. Like why people stopped falling in love with children.
No.
So what was the question?
The question was too abstract. It's like I don't know how to explain it anymore though. Yeah. I don't know. No, I don't think I can I can
But it was
explain.
not that, guys. It was not that.
Yeah.
It's okay if you don't have any question.
I think it's hard for me to explain on that one because um I think humans are way more complicated than other animals. I think other animals they make love just to have children,
Ah,
but humans are not.
okay. So I think I understood the questions. Like, is it still love if we don't have the plans of having children with the person?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Mhm.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you have homosexual couples that they're
Yeah.
not
I
gonna have
understand.
biological children
Yeah.
because you're falling in love with the person, not of
Yeah.
the children.
Yeah.
I think yes.
Mhm. Yeah. I agree.
But yeah, boys and girls, that it was Chloe
Yeah,
from
same
China.
here.
I hope you enjoyed the video. You know
Mhm.
the. Do you want to say the last things that you need to say in a YouTube video?
What?
Hit the subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe button. Follow him. Yeah.
Yes. Do you want to leave your social media?
I do not really have a social media right now. You mean my Instagram?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's gonna be also in the description. I'm gonna
Mhm.
write there.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Thank you.
See you maybe in the next video that can be tomorrow with Cheetom.
See you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Ciao.
There we go.
Yeah.